What's good, Chiefs Kingdom? We got an early Sunday morning game with the Chiefs going into Carolina and taking on the Panthers and trying to get back on that winning track. We'll dissect this little game before kickoff begins, which should be in a few minutes. But as I mentioned, the Chiefs suffered their first loss of the season last week against the Buffalo Bills. And when you suffer a loss, all the concerns, all the worrisome things that's been going on with the Chiefs on the offense and on the defensive side of the ball are now escalated. That's what a loss does. So what do I expect to see in this game? Hopefully a not stressful game. And that's something you would anticipate when the Chiefs are taking on a team who's only won 2 games this year or 3 games this year. But we know how our Kansas City Chiefs play. It could be a nail biter, and don't be fooled on these Carolina Panthers. They've won 2 in a row going into their bye. They're a young, feisty team looking to turn things around and looking to be spoilers against the Kansas City Chiefs. So keep your eyes on that because it's the Chiefs. Anything can happen. Now jumping into the chat, I see a few of you already in here. What's good, Tyler, Teresa, Mr. 100B? Good to see you all in the chat. Y'all ready for a good game? You already know. Let's have some fun. Charlie, Chiefer65 TPT, good to see you all in here. Let's have some fun. Let's hope the Chiefs can correct everything and get back to their winning ways. What I would really like to see to start this game off, and they've mentioned it in the pregame as well, is the Chiefs haven't typically been a good first quarter team this year on both the defense and offensive side of the ball, specifically on the offense. They don't put up many points in the first quarter. I would love to see this team jump and get an early lead, specifically against a team who you are supposed to beat, who are you are supposed to dominate. Let's come out and do that, and that'll drive momentum for the defense. And on the defensive line, get after Bryce Young. He's a young quarterback. That means you can get him flustered. Chris Jones, get back there. George Karlaftis, Mike Dana, make some pressure, make the life easier for the secondary, get some of those low, short pass balls to where they can make a play on it and get fumbles or interceptions. And then also, too, we got news earlier in the week as well that it was the second straight week that Charles Omenihu and Isaiah Pacheco did practice. They are not activated this game. This looks like they may be activated going into the Black Friday game against the Raiders, which I'm all for them coming back against a rivalry week. That also highlights this could be Kareem Hunt's last game this year starting. He will definitely be a heavy piece in this offense moving forward, but I expect Kareem Hunt to get a heavy workload. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets back to his 20-plus touches because the Carolina Panthers do not have a good rush defense, and the Chiefs need to control the clock. And right now, we're getting ready for kickoff. The Chiefs will start with the ball, which honestly, I'm glad with. Offense, put up 7. Let's get this thing going. And let me get this up here real quick. Let me get the scoreboard up for y'all too as well. Kickoff is underway. Y'all already know. Let's have some fun. P. Ryan takes the kickoff. He's past the 20, 25, 30, 35. He may be gone. He's gone. Oh, that's how you start a game. That's how you start a game. Bad camera angle by CBS because I could not tell if he was gone or not, but what a return by P. Ryan. They're going to start near midfield, maybe a little past it. Offense, if you can't take advantage of this, they'll actually start on the 41. You got to put up 7. Mahomes under center. It's a handoff to Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's carry. We'll pick up 4, maybe 5. I love this already. Love the kickoff. If they could put up 7 here, this will literally put Chiefs Kingdom at ease because last week was difficult. And offensively, like I mentioned in the first quarter, it's been difficult. So I'll erase those woes against a team that's been struggling this year. Kelsey's in motion. Comes to the line. It's a handoff to Hunt again. Hunt may pick up 2. So this will bring up a 3rd and 3. You can't squander this field position. And also, too, highlight this as well. Harrison Butker is on IR. So Spencer Schrader, who came in last week, I believe he made 2 of his kicks. Nothing too crazy. His long was 45. I don't know if I trust him from this distance. That's what I'm saying. Pick up the yardage. Keep driving the ball downfield. Kelsey's playing out wide against J.C. Horn. I believe you got Justin Watson and Worthy in the slot. P. Ryan is your third down back. Kelsey's moving back inside. First Mahomes pass of the day. He scrambles. Wide open. Noah Gray touchdown. Yes. What a way to start the first drive. And you know what's funny too? We saw it last week, and I was going to make a short, but I decided not to because I didn't want to jump ahead of it, and I probably should have at this point because we all know Kelsey has not looked like himself. He may look older. I still say you play Kelsey as tight end number 1, but you play a lot more of Noah Gray at tight end 2, and you give Noah Gray Kelsey's targets if he's still going to be single covered. And let's see if he takes advantage because the Chiefs are going to need to find their future tight end and see what Noah Gray is about. And now in these last 2 weeks, he's had 3 touchdowns. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Noah Gray. And that's like I mentioned in the Buffalo game, I don't know when's the last time the Chiefs have put up a touchdown on their first offensive drive. Well, that cancels out everything today because they got up the board quickly. Yeah, Teresa, they have those weird games, and it's always against a bad team where we're just like, why did we squander an opportunity? Right now, it's positive. I like it, and I don't know. I don't think this will be the one because they lost last week, and they may be fuming off of that loss to us. Like, no, we need to correct something. I was right. This was the first passing touchdown in the first quarter this season. Those first quarter struggles are real for the Chiefs, so it's good to see them jump early. Spencer Schrader is getting ready for the kickoff here. Things you got to watch out for the Carolina Panthers offense. Chuba Hubbard, he's a good running back, very underrated. The Chiefs do have a top-rated rush defense, but he's someone you're going to highlight who will get his, as well as the rookie Jonathan Brooks is making his first NFL career debut, a highly sought-after rookie out of Texas. That tandem is going to be interesting to watch. You got a zone and on Bryce Young as well. He has been playing 2 good games in a row going into the bye week. He's feeling himself. He's got some weapons. He's got Adam Thielen, who's come back, and Leggett, who's a very good rookie as well. Do not sleep on them. The defense needs to come as quick as the offense did on this drive and bring Bryce Young down. Yeah, Mr. 100B on that kickoff and on the touchdown, too. I'm like, what are we doing, CBS? Like, we're not on the player who has the ball. All right, here comes 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the 30. Chiefs showing blitz, quick pass. I believe that's Thielen on the first pass. Yeah, he'll pick up 7. Bryce Young, he's learning. He's got to get the ball out quick, and that's a prime example of what that play was. So this will bring up a 2nd and 2 for Carolina. Yeah, truth, that definitely is key. The Chiefs need to find a way to start out games quick like they did today, and that will give the defense much ease. This will be a handoff to Hubbard. He was stuffed at the line of scrimmage, so this will bring up a 3rd and 2. Come on, defense, get them off the field. And that's the thing. They say sacks haven't been there for Jones, which is true, but the sacks haven't been there for this D-line unit this year at all, which is surprising because Jones, he's taking up another man, but for Karlaftis, for Dana, I don't know what's going on this year. Maybe they miss a Minihue who should be back soon, but it's been a struggle. That looked like a jump early on Jones, but they didn't. Oh, wide open on 3rd and 2. You guys, y'all who are familiar, which most of you are, I hate 3rd downs because the Chiefs give it up every single time. It doesn't matter what team, what quarter, how much time's left. This defense struggles on 3rd down, and Cook just got cooked is basically what it was. And offenses learn real quickly. The outsides for the Chiefs are typically good with the cornerbacks. They'll eat you up in the middle. That's why tight ends, running backs play very well against the Chiefs, even slot receivers. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're in enemy's territory now on the 48. Play action. Bryce Young looking deep, going deep, got it deep. There's a flag. I'm hoping it's holding, but Leggett right now has like a 35-yard gain, and the defense is quote-unquote still struggling from last week, unless the flag brings it back. It's going to be a penalty on the Chiefs. The way Charles Davis is making it sound. I knew Jones was offsides. But Drew Tranquil had the legal contact, and that's what they're taking. So offense showed up, but the defense sure hasn't. And I hate to say it, but the last few weeks, the defense has been slouching. Like, they've been falling off a little bit. It could be the absence of Jalen Watson, but right now I don't have the exact answers, but I need them to get back in rhythm. The Chiefs need to fluster Bryce Young. You can't give him that kind of day, and Dana was coming, but you got to get there quicker. Hand off to Hubbard. Hubbard finds a little hole. He picks up about 3 or 4. Teron, we've been speaking this thing for the last 12 weeks, maybe even last year. The safeties have been a huge minus point for this defense, unfortunately, when it comes to coverage-wise. And right there was a prime example. Justin Reed was in the coverage on Leggett. Like I mentioned to start, Leggett's a receiver you just don't sleep on. Second and 6 for the Panthers. They're on the 10. Quick pass to, I don't know who 13 is. He picks up about 4 or 5. Who is that? Thompkins? Yeah, I don't know who that is. So here comes another 3rd down. As I mentioned, 3rd down is the hardest to watch for this defense because they give it up all the time. If they can make a stop and hold them to a field goal, that would be great. Get some pressure, defense. Come on. Play clock coming down. Panthers going to use a timeout. Yeah, that was almost a delay of game. Good to see the Panthers use their first timeout. Oh, it wasn't a timeout. It was just a flat-out false start. Okay. Interesting. I'll take a backup 5 yards. 3rd and 8 defense. Come on. Come out. Carolina is now on the 12. Sanders is in motion. Oh, no, that's not Sanders. I don't know who 0 is. That's their tight end. Oh, it is Sanders. Never mind. Overthrown. They'll settle for a field goal. It was a post corner route to Thielen. Brings up 4th and 8. Cook was in coverage. Quarterbacks know. Take a shot on these safeties. There it worked for the Chiefs. Panero, he's actually the best kicker all time now with Justin Tucker's struggles. He's got a 0.1 more percentage. Career time, 89.4. And he's money, so the score will be 7-3. He made the 30-yard attempt. Mr. 100B, I'm the same with you. Of course, everyone highlighted Worthy because of the speed and how it would fit with Kansas City, which I'm completely happy with Worthy as well. And I think he's going to mold to be a really good receiver in this offense. But Leggett, I was more higher on as well because he's a tool that can literally do everything. He reminds me a lot of a Rashee Rice and Deebo Samuel, the way you play him outside, you play him inside. You can play him in trick positions as well. I thought he would have been the more complete receiver. And I think he's going to have a great career with Carolina. As you see, he's played with multiple quarterbacks, not in the best situation, and he's still having a good rookie year. But yeah, it's the battle of the Xaviers. Hopefully, our Xavier can get an inbounds pass for 60-yard touchdown. That'd be nice today. Hey, Charles, it's good to see you in the chat. Hey, Chiefs got a good start so far. Hopefully, that offense can keep bringing that momentum and get another touchdown. And another thing I want to discuss before we come off a commercial break as well is the Chiefs did make an acquisition. As we know, the offensive line has been a huge struggle. So DJ Humphrey, formerly of the Arizona Cardinals, was medically cleared, I think, Thursday. And then Friday, he signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. And the thing that's more intriguing here is he didn't sign for no cheapskate backup money. So I think he's going to be starting for the Kansas City Chiefs soon, taking over Wanye Morris's position and hopefully giving more comfortability to that offensive line and Patrick Mahomes. My main concern is hopefully he looks like a shell of himself in Arizona because he is a Pro Bowl tackle. He is a good tackle as well, and he is an upgrade when healthy. But also, this can bring motivation for Wanye Morris today because he knows someone is on his heel steps now to take his spot. So I'm zoned in on Morris, who has been really inconsistent this year. He's had good moments and he has had bad moments. But today, I would expect Morris to play very well, knowing that we got a new guy coming in trying to take his spot. And Humphreys, he could be a huge acquisition too. Like, that could be the turning point for this offense. Well, offense looks good without him right now. Hopefully that stays true. But we know about the line, whether it be right tackle, left tackle. It's been worrisome. Kickoff is underway. It's to P. Ryan again. Let's see what he can work with. He gets to the 25 this time. Can't get excitement twice. Yeah, Teresa, most definitely. Like, one thing about Mahomes too, even this year and last year as well, we've seen even when he has a comfortable line, he doesn't trust it so much to where he'll have that pitter patter feet and force throws, even though nothing happens. So if he can build trust, that would be huge moving forward. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs coming up on the 25. Kelsey's in motion. Mahomes throwing. He's looking. It's to Hunt. Hunt should have the first down. He picks up about 12, 13. Good pass. Good underneath pass to Hunt. Yeah, I was thinking that too, what Charles Davis is pointing out. I couldn't see downfield, but if that tackler doesn't make that tackle, Kareem Hunt may have another 20 yards downfield. Play action, looking deep. He's going. Juju, what a catch. Oh, there's a flag. It's going to be offsetting fouls. So it was holding on to Juan Taylor, and then there was holding on J.C. Horn. So let's redo it again. But it was a phenomenal catch by Juju. It doesn't count, but it also helps. Mahomes already trusts Juju, but to make catches like that is huge for a vote of confidence in this game, let alone. So here, let's do 1st and 10 again. Noah Gray's in motion. He's coming back to the line. Mahomes is throwing. That's DeAndre Hopkins for the first down. That's a pickup of 12. I want to see him get more involved too. For whatever reason last week, his snap count was low. So I expect him to get more increased snaps as well in this one. I said my bad. The prior penalty was actually on Wanye Morris, not Jawan Taylor. Kelsey comes back to the line. Handoff to Hunt. Hunt picks up 6 or 7. That was a good, strong run. Hunt, he always looks hurt after he gets tackled. He always struggles to get back up. All right, coming up on 2nd and 4. On your right side, you will have Juju and Worthy, and on your left, you'll have DeAndre Hopkins. Carson Steele is your lead back. Play action. It's a screen to Kelsey. It worked. His wiggle. Holy shit, I haven't seen that in 12 weeks, and it worked. It picked up 15. Mr. 100B, that is very factual, as well as, too, it looks like he has confidence in his line. He's not moving around. Once he takes that handoff, he's staying in one place, and he's just scanning the field. Prior games, we see him moving a lot, trying to find the guy. He's staying in one spot and using his eyes, so that's also huge, too. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 25. Steele is still your lead back. Mahomes looking deep. Quick pass to Steele. Steele breaks the tackle. It'll be close. It'll be 2nd and inches or a 1st down. He picked up 10, though. It'll be 2nd and 1. And Kelsey moved into 3rd place all time, passing Antonio Gate for most receiving yards. I don't know if he'll get to win. If you asked me a couple years ago, he would, but I don't know. I don't think he's getting to Gonzalez for sure. Hinder shots in motion. 2nd and 1. Quick screen to Kelsey. He didn't get there. I don't know why they fucking do that with him. It worked once. Now you're doing too much. Broke 2 tackles and still couldn't pick up a yard. Use any other player besides Kelsey in these screen situations. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 4-down territory. 3rd down here, I'm running Kareem Hunt, and if he doesn't get it, we're doing it again. If the Chiefs want to make a real statement, if they can't pick this up, it's 4-down territory. Kareem Hunt doesn't have us worry about that, though. On 3rd and 1, he picks up 3. Great run, Hunt. Charles Davis just said the same thing, too. I think they're trying to make a statement. If they didn't get that, they were going for it on 4th down. I would look for Noah Gregg, and who is in motion. Screen to Juju. Juju picks up 7 on that screen. I'll take it. Brings up 2nd and 3. Juju's getting involved early. And when Juju's healthy, he can be a legit asset for this team. Justin Watson is now in the game for, I believe, the 1st time today. You got Kelsey and Juju as well, and I believe you got Worthy on the outside. It's a handoff to Kareem Hunt. He gets stuffed. So this will bring up 3rd and 3, or 3rd and 4. If the Chiefs really did believe in the option, Mahomes did have a lane if he would have kept it, but we know they don't do that. Though I should say Hunt lost a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 5. The Chiefs are 2 for 2 on 3rd down today. Love for them to make it 3 for 3. You got Juju and Watson on one side, and you got Kelsey playing outside against J.C. Horn. And P. Ryan is your 3rd down back. P. Ryan was open. Mahomes scrambles, and he basically takes a 2-yard gain. That sucks to see that break down. They'll bring out Schrader for the field goal just to take the points. I wish Mahomes would have committed to running earlier. He would have had the 1st down, but he wanted to force the ball, which he didn't, thankfully, because it could have been a pick. But if he would have committed to running, he would have easily had the 1st. But when he decided to drag it down, maybe he wouldn't have had the 1st. All right, here comes Spencer Schrader. Schrader is money. That'll be 10-3. Points are points. I'm a little upset it wasn't a touchdown, but I'm not going to be mad at taking points. You scored on both possessions. That's huge. Chiefs don't typically put up 10 points in the first quarter, so I can definitely live with that. Chief, good to see you in the chat. Offense has got off to a quick start. Defense, a little inconsistent, but they played bend but don't break. We're at a score of 10-3. So great first quarter. Kickers are interesting, Teresa. I think they would like to. I think they'd like to keep him on the practice squad. It depends on how he performs these next 2 weeks for the fact. I say it's interesting because if he makes every kick, every extra point, it's hard to get a kicker in the NFL. So someone's going to nab him once Bucker is healthy again if he keeps playing this well. And that's how practice squad works is once he's back on, he's free to sign with anyone to their active roster. So I think the Chiefs would love to keep him. I don't know how likely it would be, though. I think what would highlight Schrader is if he drills a 50-yard kick, teams would really be after him. Because right now his long is 45. And yeah, Chief, offense is gelling. They're looking good. 10 points in the first quarter, something we're not accustomed to seeing, but I'm happy with it.
Oh, that makes sense. You're here. Andre is. Make yourself this season like an NFL Sunday ticket on YouTube TV for 89.
And also, the Chiefs have been flashing so far in this game, been playing complete team football, which is great to see. Defense showed up. They're probably the ones that's most inconsistent, but they showed up. Offense, they're doing the best they've done in the first quarter, and they got special teams. Got to highlight P. Ryan's huge kickoff return to start it, because if it wasn't for that, it puts the Chiefs in good territory to score that first touchdown with Noah Gray. Again, with the defense, though, what I'd love to see is I want to see Jones get back. I'm not even just Jones. I don't want to highlight Jones. Karlaftis. Karlaftis has been a little disappointing this year as well with sack tally wise. We haven't been able to take down quarterbacks. I want to see that disruption back there. There is a lot of red in the Carolina Panthers stadium. That's crazy. Schrader kicks it out of the end zone. The Panthers will start on the 30. That's a good record. They're 19-4 after a loss. They don't typically lose back-to-back games, and they usually show up better than ever after a loss. So right now they're looking good. Keep that trend going. All right, here comes 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Play action for Bryce Young. Wharton tries to disrupt the pocket, can't get there. He scrambles. He beats Tranquil. He still picks up 3 or 4. See, those are the kind of things you got to get to the quarterback quicker. That still builds confidence for Bryce Young. Wharton did this, man, and Wharton's been looking good this year as well. I just want to see him get home. He actually picked up 5. This will be a 2nd and 5. Showing blitz, back out of it. Bryce Young finds another hole. He got tripped up by Karlaftis, but he had room. He still picked up the first, though. Thankfully, Karlaftis tripped him up. Barely. The way Bryce Young had his face on the ground, he knew he had a lot more open space if he could just keep his balance. So they actually placed it short. His knee was down, so this will be a 3rd and 1. Charles Davis just pointed out they have their Chiefs have short yardage defense, so Bryce Young wants to take a shot. This would be the time. Play action. Wide the fuck open was Thielen. Charles Davis called it perfectly. Pickup of like 34. Charles Davis called that perfectly. Dave Canales, beautiful play call. He caught the Chiefs slipping on defense. They had their short yardage guys in the stop a yard. It wasn't even a long pass. He just found Thielen wide open underneath in the middle of the field. Teresa, that's what the defense does. They allow quarterbacks to scramble. Here comes a 1st and 10 for the Panthers. It's a trick play. Is it gonna work though? He breaks it. It does work. He breaks the tackle, picks up the 1st down. Carolina's driving. Tamika, I can't really blame the DBs here. That was more just the safeties, but they do fall in line with the DBs as well. But yeah, it's been a rough start the last 2 games for sure. It's been hard to watch. Outside of Trent McDuffie, there's not really another guy the Chiefs can depend on right now. So it's the end of the 1st quarter. Panthers defense is making them look like Buffalo. Let's be plain and simple. Hopefully this is another bend but don't break kind of drive where you can just allow them to a field goal. And again, Carolina is not doing anything crazy. They're just picking on the Kansas City Chiefs' weakness, which is that middle of the field. Linebackers can't cover, safeties can't cover, so eat them up in the middle. Honestly, Herping, Pennsylvania, it's been the same defense. Teams are just finding a way to X up. Like, they usually play bend but don't break, but we've all known the main weakness for this defense has been the middle of the field, and now teams are attacking it, and the Chiefs haven't adjusted. Because it hasn't really looked anything different than what we've seen at the beginning of the year. Because they haven't been getting sacks, haven't been getting constant pressures. They were highly depending on McDuffie and Watson, and then now with Watson hurt, it's like, okay, we've fallen off drastically. And you would hope that next man up mentality will work. And right now it's not, which is concerning. And I could forget about all this if they play men but don't break defense here and allow a field goal. I can live with that. Chiefs get ball back and hopefully they can make it 17-6. That's the best outcome. Hey, Aunt Queen, good to see you in the chat. Yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday right before the holidays too. Hopefully the Chiefs can give us a W before the holidays. That would be great. All right, we're getting ready to start the 2nd quarter here. They got Andy Reid in the crowd. The Andy Reid impersonators are so funny. All right, here comes 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the 14. Play action. Karlaftis brings the pressure. That pressure helped. Incomplete pass. I can live with that. I'm going to need more of that. Make Bryce Young uncomfortable. Unfortunately, Herping, Pennsylvania, we do it all the time. We got to make everything interesting. We can never have an easy blowout. I would love a sack here if the Panthers aren't running the ball, which they haven't run Chuba Hubbard as much as I thought they would on these first 2 possessions. All day to throw, but great. He had to choose the underneath. Tranquil was all over Hubbard. Brings up 3rd and 10. Like I said, we can forget about what happened between the hash marks if they hold them to a field goal here. I'd bring the pressure here for sure. Here comes 3rd and 10. Come on, defense, show up on 3rd and 10. Overthrows. Bend but don't break. That's literally the prime definition right there, where the Chiefs got tore up on the field, but when it came inside the red zone, defense did their thing. Yeah, Teresa, and I think Jalen Watson was always out for the year. I think what the optimism was Jalen Watson himself tweeting and getting the fans hyped, saying, "I'm not done for the year." I never really anticipated him to come back. I'm hopeful if he does, definitely for a playoff run. But yeah, I knew it was going to be a long shot. Yeah, I'll take 10 to 6. And the offense is still humming, can put up 17 to 6. We're looking lovely. That's really been the Chiefs' true identity, honestly, is they're a bend but don't break defense. They know how to show up when it matters. And that's always been specifically in the 4th quarter to pull out wins and get the offense back on the field. They know how not to allow a touchdown. Now, I'm not going to jinx myself, but that's how they typically play. Where you're going to get those headache plays, but at the end of the day, they don't typically score those big home run plays. Teresa, we had the best first quarter we've had this season. Just plain and simple. And although they keep building, now what I want to see is that they put a first quarter together. Let's put a complete game together. Let's have a good 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter. We haven't seen that either. If you can put a good complete game together, this will be a fun game. Right now, Mahomes is looking comfortable. The run game's clicking. He's finding his targets. You love to see it. What the hell is this Will Levis commercial? He's sponsored by mayonnaise? That is so weird. What is this? That was really an interesting commercial. We haven't seen a shot to Worthy here today either. Maybe this will be the drive. Maybe he will be inbound here. That'd be fun. I would say if you take shots to Worthy, have him play in the slot. We're getting ready for the kickoff. The Chiefs are about to get the ball. Hardman's now back there with Pirine. They started the game with Steele and Pirine. Not mad at that either. I mean, Hardman's a great returner as well. Honestly, probably prefer him more back there than Steele. I would say Pirine too, but Pirine just had a phenomenal return today. So All right, that went out of the end zone. The Chiefs will take over on the 30. Keep putting up points, offense. All right, first and 10 for the Chiefs coming up. Handoff to Hunt. Hunt cuts it back in. He picks up about 5. All right, here comes 2nd and 5. Kelsey coming back to the line. Mahomes under center. He's throwing. Quick pass. Justin Watson dropped it. That was an easy first down. He was looking upfield more than anything. So this will bring up 3rd and 5, unfortunately. Damn, Mahomes is looking really comfortable in the pocket, though. I love to see that. Now Watson's coming out of the game. Watson's usually sure-handed, too. You got Kelsey, Worthy, and Juju on the left side. Hopkins alone on the right. P. Ryan will be your lead 3rd down back. Mahomes scrambles. He can run for the first. And he will. He'll slide. He'll pick up 8. It's actually a pickup of 9, so live with it either or. This line, I'm impressed with it to start this game off. I love it. So far, this has been the best game to start that I've seen from this line. Hopefully, it stays this way. Play action. Mahomes has all day. Going deep. Kelsey. That's like a pickup of 25 to 30. 26 yards to be exact. See what happens when the line gives Mahomes time? He's Patrick Mahomes. Like, he just needs the time. All right, here comes 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 30. Quick. Oh, he threw it too quick. He was trying to get Juju in stride. Juju couldn't get that. That'll be incomplete. Yeah, Trees, on 3rd down, you got to love those Mahomes runs because it's usually guaranteed money. You got Noah Gray and Worthy on one side, Hopkins, and I can't tell the other guy. I believe it's Watson on the other. Quick pass to Worthy. Worthy picks up about 7 or 8. That'll bring up. Why was it 2nd and 11? That made no sense. Because they didn't lose a yard. It was just incomplete on the other one. Okay, that's interesting. It brings up 3rd and 5. I don't know if these downs are correct, but hey. Worthy comes out of the game. That was his first catch of the game. 3rd and 5. It looks like 3rd and 3, though, but P. Ryan's in motion. Mahomes scrambles. He just throws it away. There's a flag. Mahomes is pointing like it's going to be a flag on Carolina, which would be huge. Keep the drive alive. Watch that not call it. It's out near Andy Reid, who doing a little eavesdropping. I don't think he likes They called intentional grounding on Mahomes, and they called holding on J.C. Horn. Mahomes was out of the pocket. They're saying the ball didn't get past the line of scrimmage, though. Yeah, it does. That shit sells past the line of scrimmage. That's interesting. All right, let's do 3rd and 5 again. Worthy's in motion. Quick pass to Worthy. Worthy picks up the first and more. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 13. Hey, give us another chance at 3rd. We'll get it. And Mr. 100B, that could be complete facts as well, because we know with Kelsey, he's got to be in a certain spot or making up his own play. And that ball was tipped too. So good play by Worthy to get comfortable with. Yeah, Herping, Pennsylvania. I think this has been an ongoing thing with refs for, unfortunately, years now. I don't see it getting better. Honestly, it's been getting worse before it gets better. This is a trick play. Hardman. This is kind of a trick play that worked. It picked up 9. They had Mahomes as wide receiver. Hardman was the lead quarterback as a Wildcat. He ran up the middle for 9. I won't be too mad at that. It worked though, Teresa. So 2nd and 1, just give it to Hunt to pick up the first. Kelsey shifting to the other side of the line. Handoff to Hunt. Hunt bounces it outside. There's going to be a flag. This is probably going to be holding. He got to the line to gain, but it don't matter. This will be holding on. I didn't hear the number. Was it on Tooney? Okay, that's rare. Yeah, it was a little grab, and they'll call that, unfortunately. So this brings up 2nd and 11. Carson Steele is now in the game. You got D-Hop and Juju on one side, Kelsey on the other. Mahomes under center. He's throwing. He's looking in the end zone. He's throwing in the end zone. How do they not call a PI there? But okay. Hopkins tried to give it a shot. It just, that DB was all over it. But oh well. Let's watch it up close. Maybe it was a good coverage. It's a 50-50 ball. I understand why they didn't call it. He did make a play on the ball. All right, here comes 3rd and 11. Worthy's in the slot. Juju up top. D-Hop on the other side. Kelsey moves in the slot. Mahomes pitter-pattering. Scrambles. There's a flag in the secondary. Mahomes is pointing at the flag. There may be holding on the DB. J.C. Horn now has 3 holding penalties on him in this first half. That's crazy. He can't get away. And they're legit holdings, too. He can't. D-Hop, even though he's only had 1 catch in this game, he's struggling with them. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 11. God damn, another flag. Holy shit. This is just a flag fest. Trey Smith with the full start. God damn. Can we get a clean snap? All right, Mahomes under center. Quick screen to Hunt. Hunt gets drilled in the backfield. That was red all the way. This will bring up fucking 2nd and 13 now. Now the Chiefs are moving backwards. The screen game to the running backs just have the screens this year just haven't been the same as years past. Yeah, penalty-wise, Herping, Pennsylvania, it's been a tough watch so far. Carson Steele's back in the game at 2nd and 18. Screen to Kelsey, like, this is going to fucking pick up anything. And another flag. Holy shit. Holding on Juju now. This is getting stupid. Yeah, he held them. These are real penalties, too. These are legit fouls. Both teams are just playing like shit right now. What is this now? 2nd and 25? 2nd and 23? Yeah, 2nd and 25. Good fucking Lord. Hardman's in motion. Noah Gray. Noah Gray picks up half of it. So 3rd down, though. 3rd and long still. All right, 3rd and 13. They can still pick up a 1st down without getting a touchdown. It's slim, but they can. Mahomes under center. Has time. Scrambles. Doesn't have much time. Yeah, Jawan Taylor, I'd be fucking pissed too, you bitch, man. There's Jadeveon Clowney with the sack. I didn't even know he was with Carolina. These tackles, man. Jawan Taylor. All right, Schrader. Be money again. 41 yards. He's good. Chiefs only up by a touchdown, though, so it's 13-6. That drive was highlighted by penalties. Just Chiefs were on the verge of getting a touchdown, and then they got backed up by a few penalties. You got to learn to score touchdowns, though. Like, again, this is prime Kansas City Chief football where you can put a team away and you're not doing it. It's frustrating. Minecraft Assassin, it's good to see you in the chat, man. Unfortunately, Herping, Pennsylvania, he ain't going nowhere. He's under contract for good money. And no one going to trade for that next year. I don't see the Chiefs cutting it. Yeah, Trace, that drive was super annoying. Very frustrating. Only positive is, I guess, the defense had time to rest. So hopefully the defense comes out good. That's the only thing we can hope for. Yeah, they got the afternoon game against the Niners. I think they should take that too. They got no Brock Purdy, no Nick Bosa. I would be surprised if the Packers don't win that one. Whoops. Trying to see little updates here if we got anything crazy. Nothing too crazy. We'll definitely get a good update going in the halftime for those games too. Herb in Pennsylvania, you know Brett Veach don't be eating money for shit. He don't be doing none of that. Mr. 100B, that's just their thing. Penalties and cute trick plays. At least the cute trick play worked for 9 yards. But yeah, penalties derailed that ride. Yeah, Mr. 100B, and you got the targets to do it. Like Hopkins, just give him a shot up there. Kelsey, he's still a big body. I would throw it up to him. Minecraft Assassin, that would be a good Super Bowl. It would. Right now, I'm focused on the Chiefs trying to take down Carolina. It looks like the whole line's getting a talking to. Minecraft Assassin, I think they're garbage. The Cowboys aren't anything this year, and they know it too. All right, here come Carolina. Defense been playing bend but don't break. I'd love to see them make an effort here and disrupt things. It looks like it'll be the first time we'll see Jonathan Brooks in the game for Carolina too, who's their rookie running back. It'll be his first handoff. Nick Bolton meets him and picks up 2 yards. 3 yards, I guess. I like Jonathan Brooks coming out of college. Play action for Bryce Young. He's got time. Oh, fumble. Carolina recovered, but good sack by Mike Dana. Right when I said he had time, Mike Dana broke free. That's what I want to see. Minecraft, you're talking about the Bills game. The Chiefs just didn't play good football. It's that plain and simple. They didn't look good last week, and their common miscues they typically had through the season came to bite them in the ass against a good football team. I wish the Chief defender was there to pick up that fumble. But 3rd and 21, you can't allow this, right? Quick pass to Sanders. He'll pick up half of it, but that'll bring up 4th and 10. So that should bring up the punting team. All right, this is a good position for the Chiefs here. Hardman's getting ready to return the punt, but if the Chiefs could put up a touchdown and make this 20-6 before half, that'd be great. It's the first punt of the game. All right, Hardman, do your thing. You got room. He's got room. He picked up 15. No flags on the play. Carolina wants a flag for probably a block in the back. And there is a flag. They bitched enough. They got it. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's coming back. It was holding on Jamari Connors. Yeah, DeBell, the last 2 drives have ended up in field goals. At least they scored on all 3 possessions. That's a highlight because they haven't really done that this year. But yeah, I want to see touchdowns more than field goals. Hopefully we get one here. Last drive was derailed. by penalties. Minecraft, they'd have some work to get done. I mean, Lions right now are on a mission. They've only lost one game this season, and the Packers lost one game to the Lions. So they got some ground to make up. It'd be hard for them to get first in their division. Yeah, they threw that flag really late. They saw all the Carolina sideline going nuts, and that's when it seemed like the flag came out. The offense just needs to continue doing what they're doing. Like Mahomes, honestly, besides the penalties by the offensive line and the one Jawan Taylor fuck up he had, I mean, the line's been playing very well. Wanya Morrison's name hasn't been called today, like I thought. I thought he was going to play an exceptionally good game with DJ Humphries now on the team getting ready to take his spot. Sometimes that motivates a player. And I think he only has one penalty today. He hasn't allowed a sack. Like I mentioned, the only sack is on Jawan Taylor. If you can limit these penalties, this offense is moving the ball. Yeah, Mr. 100B, you got to love it. Every other 31 fan bases think the refs are on their side without looking at the stats of how many penalties are called on them. And they're like, oh, well, it's got to even out. I'm like, do y'all ever make any sense? Like, really? You definitely got two good teams to root for, Minecraft Assassin, that's for sure. All right, here comes 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. I don't even know where they're starting at now. Oh, like in their Kareem Hunt takes it for 4 or 5. It'll bring them to the damn 12. That holding penalty was huge. Literally flipped the field. This would be a time, and he's out on the field too. This would be a time to take a shot at Xavier Worthy and get an 88-yard touchdown. I say, fuck it, do it. 2nd and 6. Quick pass to Hopkins. He has the first down at the 20. I don't know in total, Minecraft Assassin, on that last drive alone, I believe there was just 4. Great solid catch by Hopkins. Does what he does. Great possession receiver. Worthy's in motion. Play action. Finds Justin Watson for a pickup of 14-15. That's another first down. Mahomes is doing good today. He's feeling himself. Okay. Texans, they're actually losing to Tennessee. Yeah, those rivalry games or something. The Browns beat Pittsburgh on Thursday in that snowy game, which was cool to watch. And now the Titans are up 17-14 on the Texans. Hand off to Pirine. Pirine finds a hole. That's a pickup of 12. This offense is not having issues moving the ball until it literally gets in the red zone. Pirine still in the game, rightfully so. I do play action to Worthy. I know I'm keep saying it. It's a pitch to Worthy. Damn, he picks up 5. If he could have beat that defender, he would have followed 2 blockers, and who knows where that would have went. All right, 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. P. Ryan still your main back. Worthy and Watson are your wide receivers. Had the time, pick up Noah Gray, first down. Pickup of 8. Noah Gray's playing a game today. He's building off. I love it. It's going to be 2-minute warning. But as I mentioned, I believe Noah Gray should take Travis Kelce's targets. And Travis Kelce's having a good game as well. Everyone's having a good game on offense. But I really want to see Noah Gray to what he can evolve to become. All right, we're on a 2-minute warning timeout break. Teresa, yeah, they're doing their thing. They started on the 8, and right now they're already in enemy's territory. Put a touchdown on the board before half, 26. Panthers do get the ball at half. This would be a perfect, not a perfect first half, but it would probably be the most complete first half the Chiefs put together if they could put a touchdown on the board here. Yeah, Herping, Pennsylvania, that's been the thing with Noah Gray. Every time he gets the ball thrown to, he makes the catch. That's why I want to see him more involved too, because let's be real, we don't know what Travis Kelce has left. I don't even know if he has next year in him. So I want to see if Noah Gray can be a tight end 1. That's why I want to see his snaps increase. I want to see his targets increase. I want to see what we actually have in him besides just throw it to him a few times a game. Let's see what he does with increased targets. I think he can be a really solid threat in this offense. And then, honestly, Mahomes has been used in each individual receivers that I'm thinking about. Hopkins may play, Kelce may play, Noah Gray may play, Juju's may play, Worthy's may play. Everyone's got a little bite out of today, which is cool to see. And even running back wise as well, P. Ryan, Hunt, still even had a good carry out there. You could tell this is a motivated team coming in today, at least on the offensive side of the ball. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 40. Watson's even made a couple catches today too. Morris can't do that shit though. That's why DJ Humphries is here. I give all the praise and compliments in the world, and Morris gets burnt. Can't do that, Morris. The tackle is complete garbage. Jawan Taylor's allowed a sack, and now Wanye Morris is allowed a sack. And now you're playing 2nd and long, 2nd and 18. Quick pass to Hopkins. That's going to pick up 4 or 5. This will bring 3rd and long. Carolina uses their first timeout. They want the ball back. We may see the real test for Spencer Schrader too. This may be his first attempt at 50 yards if the Chiefs can't pick this up. We're going to a quick 30-second timeout break.
Membership for a distant relative who's lost at sea. That means you get early access to Walmart's hottest deals. You simply must be witnessful. I'm just going to say what you want. And the stable board with Walmart Plus.
For deals you desire.
These Walmart Plus commercials, these Black Friday commercials are weird. All right, back from that 30-second break. 3rd and 13 for the Chiefs coming up. Give Mahomes time. Let's see what he can do. Still got to pick up a good 6 yards to get in field goal range. All right, here we go. Mahomes scrambles. Mahomes looking deep. He's going to run. He may get it. He got it. That stretch at the end, he got the first. He lowered his shoulder and stretched. That's Patrick Mahomes for you folks. Sorry, Woods, but you had to take that. You had to take that like a champ. Yeah, he definitely got the first. Quick play by Mahomes. Quick, Kelsey dropped a pass easily. Mahomes led him, and Kelsey didn't really fight for that ball either because he led him to make a play, just take him upfield. Yeah, Herping, Pennsylvania. Hopefully when Humphreys is going to come in, hopefully that solidifies that left side for them. Because, yeah, tackles have been hard to watch. Minecraft, I would love that if that's the final score. Noah Gray's in motion. Quick pass to Pirine. Pirine breaks a tackle. Gets the first. Picks up 13. That's what you got to use Pirine in. Pirine's your guy when you get the screens too. There's a minute left for KC, a minute and 1 to be exact. They still got all 3 timeouts. They're in the red zone. They can literally do whatever they want here. What a great broken tackle by Hardman. Good hard running. Hardman would have lost 3 or 4. And then he picks up like 5 or 6. There's a Carolina Panther player hurt. So this will be an injury timeout. That was great, strong running by McCole Hardman. Honestly, he's been playing good this year. I've loved seeing him have the ball in his hands this year. He's looked healthy, and that's a positive sign for the Chiefs. They need to finish this drive off with some points. I'm not talking spelling. I'm talking the touchdown points. Yeah, Mr. 100B. Yeah, like you heard me just saying, you know me. I was going to give him most shit of all, and I will correctly correct one of my wrongs for sure. And I think it's because he's healthy. Because plays like that, he's willing to put his body on the line. But we didn't see that last year. But also last year and the year prior, he was dealing with a lot of injuries. So it's good to see McCole healthy. Now that he is healthy, I don't know why we don't take deep shots to him, because he's been back like 4 years ago. He was a legit deep threat. Hold up. Let me get my words correct. A deep shot threat. There we go. And I'm surprised they just literally just zone in on Worthy there. When you got McCole who can stretch the field too. Oh, Minecraft, are they? Those division games, they're playing the Commanders. You just don't know what to expect out of them. Yeah, Herping, Pennsylvania, when they use Pirine correctly and the way he should be used, like those screenplays, he is a definite threat for this offense. And he's been running the ball too. Mr. Wonderby, it's like we're in sync. It's crazy. Yeah, Teresa, and that's you get the showing the injury, so couldn't really see anything there. But yeah, Teresa, the 3rd and 13 was the 3rd and long. Mahomes did really well there. So if they used to be a really good team on 3rd and long. So hopefully that gets corrected. And then red zone's always been a thing here. They're putting up field goals, but we know we want the touchdowns. And then we're in the red zone right now. Screen to Worthy. Worthy dropped it. It was behind him though, but here comes 3rd and 4. Yeah, Mahomes needs to put it a little more in front of Worthy. Got to pick up this 3rd and 4 though. Mahomes, if you got to use them legs again, use them. Play clock coming down. All out blitz by Carolina. Throwing deep end zone. Who is that? Noah Gray. 4 touchdowns in 2 weeks. I am glad he's being showcased. I am loving it for Noah Gray. That was a Travis Kelce route 3 years ago. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You give Noah Gray Kelce's routes and give him his targets, I believe Noah Gray can be a legit weapon. And Schrader is money. 20-6. And you know what's crazier too is the Chiefs signed Noah Gray to a long-term deal at the start of the season. So they already got him under contract before he balls out, which is beautiful. Teresa, I know you say that maybe with seriousness and also joking too, but the Chiefs heavily zone in on their tight end. That's why I say find what you have in Noah Gray, because he can be their future tight end 1, maybe even receiver 1, because we know Mahomes likes to work the middle of the field. So as crazy as that sounds, it may be the truth. Minecraft Assassin right now, if we would give to anyone, is DeAndre Hopkins. And that's for sure. But right now, he's spreading the ball to everyone. Hopkins has a catch in this game. Juju has a catch. Worthy, Justin Watson. You got Noah Gray. You got Travis Kelce. That's 6-7 names off top. And then P. Ryan out the backfield as well. He's spreading the ball. And that's when Patrick Mahomes plays his best football, when everyone gets their hands on that. And also, too, I think he's over 200 yards in this first half, 2 touchdowns. This is Mahomes' best game of the year so far. This is the kind of game I wanted to see. I wanted to see the Chiefs come out motivated and ready to go. And that's exactly what we're getting. Herping, Pennsylvania, I agree. Like, I think the Chiefs, and I don't know why teams are doing it, but if Travis Kelce, still at this age, is getting double covered, you have Gray out there. And you say, Gray, you beat your man, we'll get you the ball. Because if Kelsey's drawing that attention, fine. There's other players that can make a play. And that's what I want to see, and that's what we're seeing today. And I love it. And if Noah Gray is the red zone threat, we saw 2 touchdowns out of him last week in the red zone. Now you see 2 touchdowns this week out of the red zone. He may be your answer to all those red zone woes and struggles. I may have to buy a Noah Gray jersey. Shit. Because this dude is balling out, and I love it. Minecraft, you talking Aaron Rodgers? And are you just talking this season? The Jets are washed. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing this season. Now, if you're talking, is he going to be back with the Jets next year? No.
high-level production from those two, the tight ends, Kelsey and Bray. Kelsey, 4 catches.
Exactly, Herping, Pennsylvania. We know Andy Reid loves his tight ends. We even seen it when Jody Fortson was healthy, and even Wiley as well. He was running 4 tight ends at a point. And now 2 tight end set will work great. And if Noah Gray can keep exposing defenses, it'll help Kelsey as well to get open. And Teresa, exactly. Beat the teams you're supposed to beat. Dominate the teams that are terrible. And that's what I want to see here. Keep putting it on them.
44 seconds on the clock.
Wink 83 looking good out there himself. He balling. He been balling the last few weeks.
It's questionable return.
Carolina still has the timeout in 44 seconds. Let's see what they try to do. If they try to get any points before half, they do get ball at half too. Hubbard dropped a pass. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 with 40 seconds left to go. Minecraft Assassin, I don't see Rodgers retiring. He gonna literally play till his wheels fall off. I don't see Rodgers just retiring. Here comes 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. 40 seconds still on the clock. Young under center. He is throwing. Going deep. There is a flag in the secondary. That was a fucking great catch. God damn it. Cook can't cover. I don't even want to say Cook can't cover. He was all over him. He probably even got the fucking flag. Najee Johnson got, it was actually on Najee Johnson who. So Johnson got the holding and still allowed the huge catch. That's crazy. Mr. 100B, that is funny how you pointed that out. Curious question though, with UNC and Duke, was that rivalry heavily involved in football too? I know it is with basketball, of course. I don't know how it is on the football field. Going deep, wide open. Shit, Carolina may get a touchdown. This Chiefs defense is complete ass today. Trista, that's how Rodgers does it. Oh, Wink, are you a Panthers fan? You guys are in position to get a touchdown, if anything. Right now, Bryce Young carving up this defense. And yeah, Najee Johnson was smothering him.
They gave him a 2-minute drill, 44 seconds left to get to the half. But they're going to take it a knee and go to the locker room. Let's see how he reacts, see what he can handle.
Trista, they need something here for sure. Oh, okay, Wink, I got you. I got a little confused. My bad. Right now, the Carolina's almost in the red zone. What is this secondary fucking doing today? Good Lord. The day the offense decides to have their best game, Sanders is hurt out there. He's been a huge threat for the Panthers on this drive. Chris Jones finally breaks free and lays a hit on Bryce Young, but Young still gets it to Sanders. Oh, that's a concussion or a neck injury for Sanders. He lands. He's a big tight end, and all of his weight landed on his neck. Yeah, that's not a fun injury to watch at all. Hopefully he's moving his legs and arms, so that's positive. Well, here's another definition of a bend but don't break defense. Hopefully, if you can hold them to a field goal, that'd be great. But right now, the defense has definitely been worrisome. They're giving a lot of yards up on the green. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know how that went. I didn't because mostly know those two for basketball, if anything. And yeah, football, I know. Well, NC's had a good couple of runs the last few years. And then I don't know much about them otherwise. Duke, I don't know much of football at all. Yeah, because he did flip him, Winkin, and made him land straight on his neck. That was not a pretty one whatsoever. And I don't even, going back to Mr. Wonderby, I don't even know how many stars come out of Duke, let alone, I know as of late, what UNC's had a couple quarterbacks come out. Why am I drawing a blank? The kid just came out right now. You know better than me. Yeah, you root for him. Patriots dude, right? Trubisky. Drake May, there we go, right? He's not at NC? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. We're still on the injury timeout right now. Not surprised because those neck injuries or something. I don't. Hopefully he can walk off the field. But it's just crazy. The offense, out of all days, the offense is doing their thing, humming, moving the ball every position, put points on every possession. He's still on the ground. That sucks. Damn, they're bringing the stretcher. Damn. Yeah, he landed. I hate that they keep showing it. Yeah, Mr. 100B clicked on me hella late. Sam Howell too, you're right. Yeah, quarterbacks have been coming out. Man, that's unfortunate. They got players are on their knees on the ground right now. He was moving his arms and legs. Damn, that sucks. He was playing good this game too. I didn't know much about Sanders. I saw he had a couple good games this year, and he was doing good in this game too. Not yet, Minecraft Assassin. Right now we're on an injury timeout. There's a big injury on the field. It looked like a neck injury. I know it's gotta be hard for players. Definitely like people just zone in on Panthers because that's where the injury happened, but like just a witness injury like that too, it's hard on both teams. They just gotta adjust and get back to the game, which is crazy. Yeah, Wink, I hope it's not a neck injury, but man, the way he head straight down his whole weight, like yeah, it's rough. I just hope he's okay. It's the tight end Sanders on the Carolina Panthers. Oh yeah, Teresa, he's not coming back this game for sure. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going directly to the hospital right now. Mr. Roger, you listed off all the players. There's more players out of NC than I thought. I forgot about Javonte Williams. I like Javonte Williams coming out of the draft too. Yeah, he's being carted off. It's Sanders, Minecraft Assassin on the Titans, the Titans, on the Panthers tight end. That's what I meant to say.
Catch along the sideline, the big kid down low.
He's giving the thumbs up.
Give a thumbs up.
That's good to see. I mean, out of anything, it sucks to see a player go off the field like this.
So important. Someone there, scared, tough injury.
Yeah, Charles Davis is hit right on the head. This is like a little bit like a car crash injury as well as like anything as well. What people focus on, like this player is scared because he doesn't know what he's going through, and it's good to have someone by his side because people just think players get injured and it's like bam, back on the field, back living life. It is what it is. These are real life players too. Like he is probably terrified right now of what could be going on or what the possible outcomes. Right now, we got a game to get back to. It's 1st and 10 for the Panthers, almost first and goal. 20 seconds left. Chiefs showing blitz. They back out of it. Jones almost breaks free. Young gets drilled. I don't know who he got drilled by, but I think it was Wharton lighting him up. I hope so too, Wink. Yeah. I hope in the third quarter they let us know because he's definitely going to the hospital. Hopefully he's able to get cleared and checked out.
Chris Jones made his presence felt. You mentioned that earlier in the game. The sacks haven't been there over the last 6, but the pressure.
All right, here comes 2nd and 10, 14 seconds left. Carolina has no timeout, so they got to take end zone shots because if they complete one infield, it's going to be hard to get the field goal unit out there. Nine seconds left. And it was a shot. I believe is that Trimble? That was a good throw. He wouldn't have been inbounds anyways. I hate that Nick Bolton's in coverage, but you got to give and take what it is. Yeah, there it was very solid, yes, for Z Johnson. He is a give and take kind of player. 9 seconds left, 3rd and 10. Don't let him get a touchdown, Casey. Watch the middle of the field for sure. Young got all day. He just throws it out in the end zone. They'll settle for a field goal. He targeted McDuffie. Leggett was the receiver. Never a chance, though.
Short field goal attempt. Pinero's made one from 30, made one from 32, this one from 29 yards out.
Here comes Pinheiro for a 29-yard field goal. I got to assume this one's money for him. So let's get that banner updated. I almost said guaranteed, and it squeezed straight through. But we got a halftime score now of 20-9. Great first half for the Chiefs offense. They scored every possession they touched the ball. 2 TDs in the red zone, 2 field goals in the red zone. They're 100%. Definitely huge improvement. Good to see. Defense have been playing bend but don't break. Panthers been in the red zone all day, but they've had to settle for field goals every time. Let's take a quick break right here. They're talking to Coach Reed.
We got to get rid of penalties on the offensive side first.
Okay.
Other than we remove the ball good offensively, defensively, we can't in the red zone. I mean, we're doing a great job in the red zone. We're going to shut it off before they get.
Okay, so Coach Reed is going in the same direction as what I was going in as well, too. So the main thing he wanted to correct in the second half is the penalties. They're playing clean football other than the penalties, which I 1,000% agree. And then he mentioned the defense. He's like, we're doing good at stopping them in the red zone, but we're giving up way too much yards in between. If we could stop them earlier and not allow any points, that'd be great. And that's the direction I was going as well. As bend but don't break defense has been heavy today, but I would like to see some 3-and-outs. That way Carolina isn't putting any points on the board. And let's get this looking more of a blowout. Right now, Kansas City is up by 11. Probably one of their biggest leads they've had this year, which is crazy to say. Carolina does get ball first in the second half too, so that's something to watch out for. That field goal could be really helpful for Carolina if they're driving with momentum, because a touchdown really gets them back in this game. So defense, stop the bend but don't break, and just play pure good defense and get after Bryce Young, make him uncomfortable, and bring down the sacks, and hopefully force turnovers. Exactly, Teresa. Third and longs, third and shorts, whatever it may be, get the ball back to the offense. Need to get those stops. Wink, I would love to see a score of 40-22. I'd love to see a score of 40-6. The offense is humming right now. Like, they're doing their thing. Scored every possession they've had. Right now, I think this is the best offense we have seen to date for the Kansas City Chiefs this year. Patrick Mahomes has looked very comfortable. He's taken 2 sacks, which is unfortunate. Offensive line started the game off very, very strong. It kind of started to tail off a little bit. Hopefully they can pick back what they put down in the first quarter and give Mahomes protection, because I love seeing Mahomes just stand in the pocket, staying clean to where he can look left, middle, right, middle, left, and pick his poison. When he does that, that's when he's the best quarterback in the league, and we're seeing it today as he has over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns at half. Typically, that's been a game line stat for him this year. So keep building on that. Keep pushing it forward going into the second half.
Revolutionary technology.
Hey, Tyler, it's good to see you in the chat. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. The Chiefs, they doing their thing. They up early. Love to see it. Keep building off of it. Right now, we're going into the halftime show, too, so we're going to get updates around the NFL, too. I haven't really zoned in a lot on anything. The only update I think I've seen today was the Commanders and Cowboys are knotted up at 3, which that's been a defensive game, as I believe Minecraft Assassin mentioned. And then Tennessee was up on Houston. And we're back in the CBS studio, so let's zone in on that. Yeah, Wink, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We don't blow out many teams. I'd love for it to be today. All right, here we go. We're going to go to the highlights of the Chiefs and Panthers. You guys have been zoned in on this. Do we really need to talk about highlights? Let's do it anyways. Noah Gray had the first touchdown. It was a beautiful touchdown, wide open. No one even saw it coming. And he has both touchdowns on the day for the Chiefs. Mahomes, picture perfect day. 19-24, 206, 2 touchdowns. Bryce Young having a solid day as well. 10 of 18, 177 yards. Miami and New England. Okay, Devon A-Chain. Miami looks like a different team with Tua, and we all figured that would be the case. Right now, they're up 24-0 on New England. Texans and Titans. Tennessee is these division rivalry games, man. Tennessee's up 20-17. As I mentioned on Thursday night, the Browns upset the Steelers. Division rivalry games are something else. All right, Wink, we'll be checking in with you. We'll be here. Nico Collins had an impressive touchdown there. Tyler, you're speaking. Yeah, the penalties need to come down. We got the Lions and Colts. The Lions are up on the Colts. It's not an offensive shootout game as you would think by the Lions. They're up 14-6. We got Vikings, Bears. Vikings are up on the Bears 14-10, but this is the NFC North matchup. This game is going to be far from over. We got Cowboys, Commanders. We touched on it a little bit unless a score came in, but this has just been a field goal frenzy. There was actually a blocked field goal on this game. It's 3-3. Jaden Daniels ain't doing anything in this game. Actually, Cooper Rush is outplaying him. Cooper Rush is 14-18, 133. Jaden Daniels is 9-16, 57 yards, and a pick. We're moving to the Buccaneers and Giants. Tommy DeVito is the new starting quarterback now with Daniel Jones being released. It's still the Giants, though. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs are up 23-0. And now we get back to the Kansas City Chiefs because, of course, that's what it's got to be about. And they're zoning on Patrick Mahomes. As I mentioned throughout this game, you give the dude time. He's literally eyeing the field, and if he don't see anything, he's using his legs as well. this has been a great game to see from him. Hopefully, this is more signs to come in the second half and throughout the rest of the season. And he had his first pass TD in the first quarter this year, which is nuts. No turnovers either by the team, too. Keep that rolling. We're going back to the Dolphins. The Dolphins may be a sneaky AFC wildcard team now with Tua back. They look like a completely different team with him, which is crazy because Tua doesn't get the respect he deserves when he's starting, but when anyone else starts for the Dolphins, they're complete ass. Ooh, Teron, I wouldn't go that far. Even with the continued woes, they still put up points. Deep secondary, I will give you that. I would raise it maybe to a B. I like seeing the 2 touchdowns. I like that Noah Gray can be a red zone threat. I love that Mahomes is comfortable today. When you see Mahomes comfortable, which we haven't seen all year, it highlights a different thing. I do respect the C you're giving him. I can't go there right now. The flags are a woe as well. If I'm going to highlight anything more, I'd say flags and secondary woes over red zone, just because they're actually putting up points and they scored on every possession today. Yeah, Minecraft, that's the game of the NFL. The Chiefs are going to be working with short rest too. They got to play Friday. That's crazy the Titans are up on Texans. I kind of expected more of an upset from the Browns over the Steelers because that division in itself, they play smash mouth football. The Titans up on the Texans right now is very interesting to me. And what do we consider Houston as a legit AFC contender team? They've been interesting to me. I know they pulled off their last one, but all the hype and all the praise they got in the offseason was they were going to be the one to take KC down. They've had injuries as well, bringing in Stephon Diggs, and they were going to be that high offensive power, high defense, and they're that new team. They're not passing the smell test to me. Like, they're a good team, don't get me wrong. I don't think they're AFC contenders, though. Or Super Bowl contenders, to say the least. Yeah, Minecraft is asking, when it comes towards the end of the season for any team, when you get the holiday lineup, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, then Christmas, those schedules are everywhere. NFL tries to make sure they have a game on each and every day, which they basically will accomplish because you'll have Saturday games coming in, Sunday, Monday. The only game that's not going to be played is Tuesday. I believe Wednesday is Christmas. You'll have Thursday night football. You got Black Friday. They're literally touching every schedule they can. I hope the Chiefs, as they started fast on offense the game, I hope the defense can. I hope Spags dials up some things. Pressure. You don't want Carolina to score a touchdown here and make this look like a game because really, this is not a game. Kansas City's doing their thing. I hope he dials up what Spags does best. Get some pass rush out there. Let's get a turnover. Let's blow this thing open. Yeah, that's a crazy schedule, Minecraft Assassin.
comes back this coming CBS Thursday, December 5th, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Is there no room for debate on college campuses anymore? 60 minutes tonight.
It's not our first time saying that either, Teresa, in a season as well, where the defense was the main reason they were winning, and then we've seen it transition to this being back into an offensive team. We're seeing it again this year as well, where the defense was the reason the Chiefs were winning games. Now you're seeing the offense to actually elevate their game from September and October to win games now. Because this is the Panthers. Do you win these type of games when it's against the Chargers, the Texans, the Steelers? We're going to find out.
You saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high.
Yeah, Minecraft Assassin, y'all will need that game for sure. Because if the Lions win that one, that's probably division for them.
He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled, not with food and wine, but with compassion.
On the team.
This seems like a longer damn halftime than usual. What we're cooking with here.
But like, it's easy to watch NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV.
Right? It's not for everybody.
I guess not. It feels like I've seen a lot more commercials on this halftime break than we typically see. I was like, yeah, we ain't back to the game yet. Now they give me the "we'll be right back" YouTube TV. And that was actually only 2 seconds, so we're back. I think Mahomes played exceptional today. Like I mentioned, no turnovers at this point, over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's comfortable. Typically, he's thrown for less yards in a complete game than this one. The Chiefs are dominating the time possession. They're dominating first downs with 16 of them. They're dominating in the rushing game as well. The Chiefs have only allowed 16 rush yards, which Carolina has 2 good running backs, and they haven't really used them as a focal point. Wonder if they'll try to here on this drive. Schrader's kickoff is underway. It looks like it'll go out of the end zone. So let's start this third quarter.
Kansas City get its offense going the way you thought they would.
They certainly did. The only problem, their ball penalties. That's what stalled them. Probably kept them from 4 points in the red zone. Defense, Andy Reid told everybody.
All right, let's get this thing. I want to see heavy pressure on Bryce Young to start this off. You don't need to make this more of a game than what it is. Let's get Bryce Young uncomfortable. Let's get this defense rolling. 1st and 10 for the Panthers upcoming on the 30. 83 is in motion. That's a false start on Carolina. I'll back them up. Cool. That'll bring up 1st and 15.
Coach, we saw a pretty scary moment there with Jadavion Sanders. It wasn't the first half. What can you tell us about what he's doing? They're just, he's moving all the limbs and everything, but it was a scary moment. He's kind of tightened up, but then he landed on his hand. So they're still evaluating it. They'll take all the precautions.
So we got a Jatavion Stander, the tight end of Carolina, who was injured. Not a big update. He's moving all his limbs. They're still evaluating him. They'll give us more. A run by Carolina. This will bring up 2nd and 12. That was a pickup of 3.
As the head coach of Carolina Panthers, we asked him about Bryce Young. He said, Bryce has handled it all so well. He comes to work, has worked on his game. He's applying the lessons that he's learning in practice to the game. And then Bryce backed it up by saying,
All right, 2nd 12 is underway. 83 is in motion. Make this 3rd and long, Casey. Don't make your life difficult. No pressure again. Great catch. 1st down. That was all over Trent McDuffie, too. Hate to see that. A guy who only has 13 catches got one of them on Trent McDuffie. McDuffie solid coverage. That's honestly a great catch by Moore. It was a solid catch. McDuffie can't do more there. That sucks. You give up a 2nd and 13. Now it's 1st and 10. The Chiefs need to generate pressure. This is getting ridiculous. Fake pitch. McDuffie was on the blitz. Ah, damn. 1st down again, Leggett. They drew a blitz. It just didn't fucking work, but it was because Carolina was rolling out anyway, so it played in Carolina's favor. All right, defense. Carolina's on the 49 in enemy's territory now. Hand off to Hubbard. Hubbard finds a hole. This defense is playing like dog shit. This is not what I wanted to start the second half. This defense has literally gotten worse the last 4 weeks. It's been frustrating. Like, usually they're good at tightening up the screws as the game gets longer, but right now Carolina's been finding success, and the Chiefs need to narrow that down. So here comes 1st and 10 for Carolina. Play action for Young, going deep. Moore almost made an amazing catch on Johnson, but it fell through. Teresa, I don't know. Like, I would assume it's execution more than anything, but it's been frustrating. Like, the pass rush has been the most frustrating thing because that's going to help your secondary, and it's been non-existent. Hopefully with Charles Dominique coming back soon, that will highlight things. Dennis, thank you for joining the Kingdom Connect family. I appreciate it. We'll try to keep you zoned in on all this craziness that keeps going week in and week out. That was a good tackle by Dana to force a 3rd and 11. Can they stop them? Like, here's the thing, too. If the Chiefs don't allow any yards, Pinheiro is dealing with the injury, so he's not guaranteed from long range today. And Teresa, it is definitely fire. You're 1,000% correct. Like, it's a dangerous game this Kansas City Chiefs team is playing. 3rd and 10. I thought he lost a yard. Get a sack. Come on. It's so fucking obvious, guys. Like, I don't know how. Spags has got to do something. Every 3rd down, quarterbacks aren't looking on the outside. They know the Chiefs stuck in the middle of the field. And that's why every 3rd down is being picked up. Reed can't cover. Brian Cook can't cover. Linebackers struggle to cover. And they're going to have their way. It's frustrating. You got Bryce Young, who averages 117 pass yards a game. He's already over 200. This is ridiculous. Kansas City just loves to make everything a game. Like, they're going to put up their first touchdown, and it's going to be it's going to be a game. Like, this is ridiculous. So Jatavion Sanders has been taken to a local hospital right now. They have diagnosed him with a concussion. I think that was pretty obvious. Keep you updated as more breaks with him. Come on, Kansas City. Here's 2nd and 3. Hand off to Hubbard. Hubbard picks up the 1st. This is ridiculous. It'll almost be 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 11. And the Chiefs defense isn't doing anything different that they've done at the start of the season. They're just getting exploited. Teams are finding their weaknesses and they're eating them up. Early in the season, that's not what was happening. And the Chiefs haven't adjusted at all defensively. Hand off to Hubbard again. Hubbard breaks it outside. Deshaun Johnson can't get there. He finally does. Pick up a 5. It should have been a loss.
And it was close too because Najee Johnson's ankle wasn't what they needed. He's got to stay outside a little bit more. And he's fortunate to be able to use his speed, which is 4.38 in the 40-yard dash, to get back outside where he belongs.
Is that an overall grade, Teron? Because the offense has been doing their thing. I just can't go that low yet. Now, if the offense starts struggling, I'll be in complete agreement with you. But with the offense putting up their best performance, I can't almost give it a D right. I can give the defense a straight D right now. I can definitely do that. Yeah, we're just going to highlight the safeties and linebackers. Yeah, I'll give them a D for sure. The offense, I'm on the verge of giving the offensive A if they narrow down the penalties and they put points up. But I'm on a B with the offense right now. But again, it depends on how they come out. Right now, the defense is forcing their hand for sure. Moore's in motion. Young's going to get there himself. I don't think he got the first, but it doesn't matter anyway. This is just ridiculous, man. Yeah, it's 4th and 1. They're going for it. It's embarrassing that the Chiefs can't get any pressure. Hey, defense, if you want to show the fuck up here, ball out. Let's do it. Looks like same exact way. Just going to Hubbard this time. He got it. He got it. The spin got it. He got the first easily. Honestly, Hurricane Pennsylvania, the D, I think, was getting exposed before the Bills. And the Bills just highlighted it. They're not executing. No, just give them a touchdown already. Let's make this a close game because it's the Kansas City Chiefs. We got to fucking do that. Good play by McDuffie. That's why McDuffie's one of the best. The deflection only gives it another down. I'm surprised they didn't run on first down. But McDuffie got his hand in there. McDuffie's been one of the highlights each and every week. Teresa, you got your cats mixed up. It's Panthers. Well, McDuffie couldn't get there that time, but I will say one thing. That was a phenomenal throw by Bryce Young. He led him perfectly. I can't even blame McDuffie. He was in perfect coverage. That was a phenomenal throw. Yeah, I thought a lot of things about Cook Teron. I don't know what Cook is now. I don't know what any of our safeties are nowadays. Damn, Wink, that sucks. No, Herping, Pennsylvania. This is back to 2019. The offense, if they want to win this game, they got to score every possession against the fucking Panthers. And Teresa, you're right. They're going for 2. Well, the Panthers are going for 2, but yeah, I understood what you meant. Chris Jones breaks free but doesn't get there. What a hit by – are you going to Justin Reed's going to get the penalty.
Kansas City was talking, Thielen answered them. And a flag.
So it's going to be on Reed for hitting so hard. Did he lead it with the shoulder or helmet? He loaded up. It's a penalty. Karloff is running without his helmet. Hilarious, but as much as it's a weak call hurting Pennsylvania, that's the NFL today, so we shouldn't be surprised by it. That you're not allowed to do that, unfortunately. Oh, damn, Lego. Good to see you in the chat. And good to see you supporting when you put in the time. Like, that's crazy. So here's a 2-point attempt again, but now they're basically, let's do this one more again. Now it's a false start on Carolina. They may kick the extra point. This is getting ridiculous.
That's always a signal to put someone in motion. They won't even move. The movement is at the line of scrimmage. The thing about this crew, they will discuss it.
Teresa, that's what they always do. Put themselves in bad positions. Hurting Pennsylvania, I don't see us getting smoked in the playoffs. As long as you have Patrick Mahomes, we could lose in the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes will always make it interesting. And Teron, you know, Justin Reed don't know no better. All right, now they bring Pinheiro back for the extra point. They're like, this 2-point conversions went on far too long. Are they bringing them out or not? What the hell are we doing here? Goodness gracious. All right, now they are kicking the extra point. God, goodness. This has been the longest 2-point extra point attempt probably in league history. What are they saying now on the announcement?
Fantastic try. The Panthers to put 6 on the board. They were trying to tack up to the couldn't squeeze in at the illegal hit for Reed.
What are we doing?
There's no flow to this extra point. Visual dashing in and out, trying to make sure it's all set. Finally, they put it in play.
Hopefully there's no flow. Hopefully he misses it. But it's Pinheiro. He's one of the best. He money, 20-16. Hopefully the offense is still in rhythm because we're going to need them to be. Andy Reid's got to continue to be in his bag. It looks like Mahomes has got to throw over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns in this game to beat the damn Carolina Panthers. The Commanders must be playing pretty bad today if the Cowboys are doing their thing with them with Cooper Rush at quarterback. And Teron, yeah, if they can give Mahomes continued time and he can continue to feel comfortable, I wouldn't be too concerned. But, yeah, you never know. You never know. Right now, it feels like Carolina's got the momentum, so the offense needs to take that away.
Premium wireless, $50 a month. Hey, why not premium wireless for $50 a month?
But I don't think the Chiefs need to do anything different on offense coming up. They just limit the penalties. Like, if you have no penalties, play clean football, I think it's smooth sailing. The defense is just really frustrating.
Let's just have a game. Okay, guys?
When you can't rely on technology,
It'd be nice to see P. Ryan get a long kick return again, too. That'd be fun.
choose to.
I lost a daughter and someone this long covered up the truth. That's when we find out who's responsible and get justice.
This place is a fighter's nest.
Never stay good here.
New episodes return on CBS Thursday, December 5th and streaming Plus. Provided tend to be something. The agency, new series streaming. Plus shows at play.
All right, looks like we're coming back from commercial break. I think we're getting ready for the kickoff here. The Chiefs really need to steal the momentum back.
Welcome back to the Stadium, 800 South Main Street in Uptown Charlotte, where the Panthers now trail the Chiefs 20-16, 6:26 to go in the third. Kansas City has yet to touch the football in the second.
That's crazy. Yeah, the Chiefs haven't touched the football in the second half, and there's only 6 minutes remaining in the third. Carolina ate a lot of clock in that. This looks returnable. P. Ryan again. He gets to the 25. Chiefs can't go 3-and-out, that's for sure. That's for sure. Defense already looks gassed for whatever reason. I wouldn't even say they're gassed. They're just bad. All right, Mahomes, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Bring that first half into the second half. Hand off to Kareem Hunt. Picks up a 2. Hunt's asking for a face mask, but he ain't going to get it. Oh, he may get it. Late flag came in. Yeah, Hunt did get the face mask. That'll be 15. Okay. That's not a face mask. That wasn't a face mask, but good thing you can't challenge no face mask because that would not be called. Kelsey's coming back to the line. Mahomes rolls out. He finds Worthy for a pickup of 15. Offense is still moving the ball. So Ja'Tavion Sanders, they got to update. It isn't a concussion. It is a neck injury, what he's being evaluated for. So that's concerning. Chiefs are in enemy's territory on the 39. Mahomes under center. He's got a clean pocket. He's going deep. I'm quiet because I thought that should be a PI. It wasn't. And I also thought Kelsey should have caught that because Mahomes dropped it in the bucket. Kelsey needs to make that play. All right, here comes 2nd and 10. Noah Gray's in motion. That's the PI. He hit him before the ball even got there. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, J.C. Horn all day, every day. J.C. Horn's struggling with DeAndre Hopkins, and Hopkins ain't even putting up a great stat line either. Easily hit him before the ball was there.
Let's see how flustered he is. Run some stuff out. That's probably his third penalty of the game. But Paul throws some things in his area until he's able to recover.
Hand off to Kareem Hunt. He picks up 5, maybe 6. That'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And the inside running game of Kansas City is where they are at their best. Creed Humphrey, 52 center. Joe Tooney, 62 left guard. Chris Smith, 65 right guard. That's the power point. That's the tip of the spear.
Carson Steele's now in the game. Kelsey and Noah Gray motion. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Play action, Mahomes rolls out. He just throws it away. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Was the safety over the top on Worthy? Because that would have been a picture perfect post route. Yeah, the safety was over the top. All right, 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs. Noah Gray outside, Juju Kelsey inside, Watson your top receiver. Gray comes back in. P. Ryan's your lead 3rd down back. Mahomes scrambles. Mahomes can get there. Ooh, this is close. This is close.
Kansas City, I press my advantage. I think you're good enough to pick up that short adjusted for a first down. The touchdown.
Yeah, it's inches. It's literally inches away. This will be 4th and inches. Whew, here it goes, folks. Hunt and Steele are your main backs out there right now. Hunt's got it. Hunt's got a lot, actually. Hunt picked up like a 12 or 13 on 4th and inches.
Somewhere Woody Hayes is saying, what about the robust T formation? Instead, they go diamond with 2 blockers in the backfield, leading for Hunt. 42 Steele, 87 Kelsey, and a good push up front from the offensive line. Greenbelt takes full advantage of the space he sees.
1st and 10 for the Chiefs. On the 12. Hand off to Hunt. Hunt picks up another 5. Okay, huge penalty on 94 Aishawn Robinson for unsportsmanlike conduct. That gives the Chiefs an automatic 1st down. One more of those and he's disqualified. So that's 1st and goal for the Chiefs. Punch this thing in. Let's see what he did. Where's he at? 94. He's yelling at the ref, so he had to say something to the ref that didn't go over well. Noah Gray's in motion. Other side of the line. Roll out. Mahomes is running himself. Mahomes tried to do some shit that he could pull off, but it wasn't going to work. He tried to pitch it to Hunt in the end zone.
I think it ends up being a late play. Good job by Woods holding up Hunt. Even if he is able to try and catch the ball, he's already over.
I would have just ran it on 1st and goal to see what Hunt can pick up. He's on a good roll right now. They'll probably run on 2nd and goal, which will pick up nothing. Under center is Mahomes. Step up. DeAndre Hopkins, touchdown. Mahomes has 3 touchdowns today. That's why I said I can't say the red zone woes. They have 3 touchdowns in the red zone now. 2 field goals in the red zone. They're putting points up today. Offense is doing their thing. And that was good by Mahomes. Bought time, stepped in, found DeAndre Hopkins in space. Schrader is good. That brings it 27-16. Defense, can we get a fucking stop? Like, literally, can we get a stop? This offense is on a roll today. Yeah, Herping, Pennsylvania. Typically, I would have gave it to Hunt on first down. If it didn't work, then you throw it to D-Hop. But hey, they did a different route. Still got him the touchdown. Not mad at it. They put up 7. It's crazy to say. I just want the defense to show up now. That's all I want. This has been the best offensive performance of the season. And the defense is like, I'm going to make this interesting. Teresa, exactly. Just get a stop. It's crazy. I'm not even asking for a turnover. I mean, I would love one. I'd love a sack. But come on, let's get a stop. Let's do something here. The offense is playing really good football today. And the defense is trying to highlight it by playing really bad football. Hey, Mr. 100B, you're perfectly fine. And honestly, perfect timing too. Got to see another touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. Chiefs offense is humming. We need the defense to do their thing too. Hopefully you still got to enjoy your breakfast though.
Let's take a look at the performance plays presented by Google Pixel. Noah Gray, 2 touchdowns last week, 2 touchdowns this week for Kansas City.
I love they're showing the replays. I love that Noah Gray's getting more involved on offense. All right, we're getting ready for kickoff. Spencer Schrader's about to boot this thing. And we are underway. The Panthers are about to start their possession with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left on the 30 of the third quarter. Teresa, thank you for the super chat. And if anything, it's the most appropriate one of the season. The offense is doing their thing today. Love it. They're going in and out, putting up points. You got to love to see it. Let's hope the defense shows up. Here's 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the 30. Come on, D-line. Hand off to Hubbard. And it's a little bit of the same. He picks up 7. The defense is really going to make this shit interesting. Oh, Will Levis threw his infamous pick 6, and it gave the Texans the lead. Will Levis will do that. All right, here comes 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. He actually picked up 8. Play action. He threw it to the ground. Will bring up 3rd and 2. He was trying to get a screenplay to Hubbard. Can we get a stop on 3rd down? Can we?
right in the area. They can't sit, but let's go to the league. Let's make the Carolina connect to that. They just stay over the entire time. This is an opportunity for Kansas City to hopefully try and shake them a little bit. You're as good as you said you are, as good as your stats.
All right, 3rd and 2. Let's see what KC got up their sleeve, if anything. Hand off to Hubbard. Easily picks it up, breaks about a few tackles, gets like 6 or 7. Shit. Teresa, we knew it wasn't going to happen. They can't even stop a 3rd and long. This rush defense is actually falling off too a little bit. The teams they're not running on KC is the thing. I thought the Panthers would zone in on Hubbard a little more. First and 10 for the Panthers on the 45. Handoff to Hubbard. He picks up another 2 or 3. Iron Eagle just mentioned a stat saying the Chiefs haven't allowed a rusher to get over 60 yards. This will bring Hubbard to 52. So I assume he'll pass that. And I'm surprised a rusher hasn't eclipsed 60 yards. I thought James Cook did last week. That's crazy. Here comes 2nd and 8 for Carolina. Quick pass. Oh, incomplete. Hubbard tried to look downfield. That brings up 3rd and 8. The Chiefs caught a break there. That would have either brought up 3rd and 1 or that would have been a first. So this is a possession Chiefs should be able to stop them. The quote unquote is should. I keep saying bring pressure. I haven't seen it. This would be the perfect down to do it. If you force a sack, they're definitely punting. There's the pressure. Wide the fuck open. Ryan, Cook is straight garbage. Cook is booty cheeks. He is ass. He can't cover for shit. Fucking, we finally get pressure, and Cook Young just threw it where it needed to be, and Moore was there. Pathetic. God damn defense. And it won't change. You got a rookie star in the making in Jaden Hicks, who should be playing valuable snaps. Definitely over Cook. Maybe over Reed as well. And Spags ain't going to do it. The middle of the field has been the complete weakness of this defense all fucking season. And there has not been no adjustment. So if there's no adjustment in week 12, why would there be one anytime soon? I just don't see it happening. You're just going to hope Cook going to play better. You're going to hope Justin Reed going to show up in coverage. Come on. That's just inexcusable. Literally, the defense finally gets pressure. You have one job. And Cook fails miserably. I would say, Mr. Hunter B, you attacked it in the right order. I think at the end of the day, the Chiefs haven't adjusted well. We've all known the weakness has been coverage in linebackers and safeties, and that's been from week 1. And there's been no adjustment. And when there's no adjustments, teams study you. So you're putting the same shit on the field, and you get what you take. And right now, teams know attack the linebackers and safeties. And that's how teams are succeeding on them. They know we'll pick up every 3rd down because they can't cover the middle of the field. We don't have to attack the cornerbacks because safeties can't cover and linebackers can't cover. And that's what's been worrisome. Right there, I don't think you needed a sack. I think the defense did what they needed to do. They drilled Bryce Young. And if you had a decent coverage corner, he makes a play. Wide receiver don't get there. And it just didn't happen. Yeah, Teresa, it's frustrating. Like, Hicks is their best coverage cornerback, and he's not playing. It's ridiculous. Yeah, DeVal, I can't argue that. Like, it's been frustrating to watch. Against the Carolina Panthers, we're about to have a fucking shootout. Mahomes is playing his best game. 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers. And you're telling me Carolina is about to make this a one-possession game again? That's ridiculous. We got 15 minutes left of this heartache. Carolina's on the 36. Legette's in motion. Hand off to Hubbard. Still give him a yard. There's a flag. It's going to be on Kansas City, it looks like. Pennell for whipping him to the ground after the whistle. That's 15 yards. Just give Carolina the fucking touchdown. God damn.
You're not a bigger tough guy by doing it. That's 15 minutes.
March it down to the 20-yard line.
You know what it felt like? Don't get a sign of the frustration. They just take it over the middle.
Teresa, I think it's vice versa. I think it's all around. The D line's not playing any good. The D line should be furious with themselves. They're playing bad too. Hand off to Hubbard. He picks up 2.
That's all the improvements we see from Bryce Young in this game. I think kind of feelings works new. What he needs to improve on and has improved on is on display. He's just cutting it loose. That feeling telling him you don't need to be perfect.
Yeah. Irving, Pennsylvania, they've just punted once. Right now, the defense is laying a flat fucking egg. Second and 7. Justin Reed, Mr. Thumper, you had him 4 yards in the backfield. The Hubbard still picked 2 yards on your ass. God damn. Here comes 3rd and 4. 3rd and 5, to be exact. You need a fucking sack here. I really don't know what else to say. I'm asking for pressure. They can't even do that, so I'm asking for too much. False start. Thank goodness. They made their own mistakes. Still 3rd and 10. Like, Carolina can still pick that up, which is crazy to say. I'd like to see Uche get involved more. We brought him in to blitz the passer. And he's been non-existent since we traded him. Traded for him. Here comes 3rd and 10. Here we go. It'll bring 3rd and 5. A field goal makes it a 1-possession game, a touchdown, and 2 point. But I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina goes for this. They're going for the field goal.
Of course, you would have rather had the 8 right now, but we'll take 3.
That's a better opportunity to go short where you jump.
33 yard attempt for Pinheiro.
Pinero's money as always. That'll bring it 27-19. If the Chiefs can score another touchdown, we may be able to relax in this game. Hopefully, Coach Reed doesn't play it conservative here. Hopefully, you keep the pedal to the metal. Didn't realize another touchdown may do this. It's crazy to say that the offense scored 27 points, and you still can't be comfortable against Carolina Panthers. It's ridiculous. I would, of course, still get Kareem Hunt involved. I would say stick to the same game plan. Don't get conservative, but you can still run Hunt because Hunt can still pick 4 to 5 yards to carry, and just keep doing what you're doing on offense. Pick up what they're giving you, and they're giving you a lot. J.C. Horn is specific. He's holding, pass interference. Take advantage of all that. And when all else fails, if you can't find nothing else, Mahomes' legs can do it. We'd like to see the Chiefs crack 32. It doesn't happen often, which is crazy to say. If they can put 34 up on them, that'd be nice.
And not even shredding.
And actually, says definitely vice versa. The defense hasn't showed up at all this game. Like they play bend but don't break early on. And I guess that was technically bend but don't break their deep for a field goal. But it's like, damn, can we hold them to no points on a possession? That'd be nice.
Good to see that the slide time is really laying in on the roll crowd.
All right, kickoff is all underway. Offense, keep doing your thing. Hardman on the return. Hardman, just return it. He breaks the tackle. Couldn't break 2, though. He'll take it to the 25, maybe 26. All right, offense.
But in this case, he runs the route that helps Noah Gray get open and beautifully throws ball by Patrick Mahomes. 3 touchdowns.
All right, here comes 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 25. Kelsey's coming back to the line. Handoff to Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt cuts it in. Hunt picks up the first, 12 to 13. You could keep running him. Yeah, DeVell, the offense. The defense has fell flat on their face today against one of the worst teams in the NFL. There's no denying that. First and 10 for the Chiefs on the 38. Mahomes under center. Quick pass to Kelsey. He picks up 5 or 6.
Coming into the game that has struggled throughout the season. Whatever their rankings are, they're not great. 32nd overall in a lot of categories, rush defense, etc. Right now, they've got to shake them.
Here comes 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. You got D-Hop, Kelsey, and Juju on one side. On the bottom, you have Watson, and Carson Steele is your main back. Kelsey comes back to the line. Handoff to Steele. Steele powers forward. He'll bring this to 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches. He held onto the ball good there. They knew they were going to try to strip that out. 3rd and 1. Hey, give it to Kareem Hunt. I believe this is still 4-down territory for the Chiefs. They're going to do anything to get this yard. They got to shift momentum yet again. Noah Gray's in the backfield as a fullback. I can't. Hand off to Hunt. Hunt gets the first. We're at midfield. Interesting run formation. You had Hunt, Noah Gray, and Carson Steele lined up in like a T formation. Hands off to Hunt. And yeah, he broke it for like 4 yards. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at midfield. You got Hopkins and Juju on the bottom of your screen. It's a handoff to Hunt. He's going to pick up 2. They're approaching the conservative route here. They're picking up yards, though, but they're running a lot. Hopefully, they can still pick up yards and evolve the pass game because they still need to push the ball downfield. This will bring up 2nd and 8. Carson Steele is back in the game. Worthy is back in the game. And D-Hop's at your bottom of your screen. Quick pass to Worthy. Worthy's got the 1st down. He picked up 13. I love those kind of plays to Worthy. That builds his confidence and the trust with Mahomes, too. Everything doesn't got to be a home run with him. We're going under 9 minutes in the game. So eating clock, picking up yards. Love to see it. Carson Steele's your lead back. The Chiefs are on the 36. Play action. Good thing Steele didn't catch that. He would have lost a few yards, but Mahomes had to get out of there because the pocket broke down.
Last year, through the first 10 games, you see the numbers Worthy in the same general area, and it's trending up.
And that's exactly what's happening. And when we talk with Matt Nagy, he says, listen, I know it's a run. He never chances to run time ever. But he's a natural route runner. So we're going to use him a variety of ways. Yeah, we don't want to get it beat.
All right, let's call up 2nd and 10 here. Hunt's back in the game. Noah Gray gets back to his position. That's holding. Yep. Thank you. Fucking, this will back it up. That's a drive killer by Jawan Taylor. At the end of the day, that's a fucking drive killer by Jawan Taylor. I mean, yeah. Fuck. Replay 2nd down, 2nd and 20 now.
Watch Taylor 74 fight. There's the hook on Clowney. No question about the call right there to see Mahomes trying to get out of harm's way. He's trying to do that, but the hook is definitely sunk in there deep by Jawan Taylor.
All right, let's run 2nd and 20. The Chiefs need to at least pick up half of this. And if they can do that, it makes it 3rd and manageable. But they're nowhere in field goal range for sure. Schrader has been tested from this long distance. So let's see what they can do. It's a screen to P. Ryan. It's another fucking flag in the backfield. What are we doing, man? This is pathetic. I would decline this if I was Carolina because he lost a yard anyways. Hey, Thomas, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm actually in Florida myself. My dad was born and raised in that general Missouri, Kansas area. That's how I became a lifelong fan. He put it in my blood. Yeah. But it's good to see you in the channel. That's cool. I love reading your message. Yeah, that's cool to see. And here comes 3rd and 22 for the Chiefs. 3rd They're not in field goal range, so this drive is squandered. This is we might lose this game now. Holy shit. The offensive line completely fucking crumbled when it mattered the fucking most. The time we need points. I'm not even going to complain. I let it out. Here comes the Chiefs' first punt of the day. It's just pathetic. I don't expect the defense to do anything. They haven't done anything all game. Arise the pins. I'm on the 14. All I got to say is I hope DJ Humphries comes in, but at the end of the day, Wanye Morris has had a penalty and a sack. The highlight's been the fucking right side. Your $65 million, $80 million man can't even do goddamn shit. But who else would they put in, though, to replace him? I don't think they got anything better. The tackles are complete garbage. They can fix the left side. Hopefully, we hope DJ Humphries will be better. Ain't no answer on the right side. It would not shock me whatsoever if Carolina ties this shit up. Smith who? I'm genuinely curious. I don't know what Smith you're talking about. Yeah, there was literally no margin error. You at least needed to get a field goal there. Jawan Taylor was complete ass, both plays, and Chiefs can never get out of that when it happens. Oh, hurting Pennsylvania. I completely agree. They're going to tie this game up. Offense had to play a fucking perfect game today against the Carolina Panthers. And because they didn't, it's going to be tough. Stupid. If the defense would like to show up today, I would fucking appreciate it. I really would. If you want to show up, I just need you one drive. If you could show up one drive today, that would be great. Because there's just no reason Mahomes should have over 250 pass yards and 3 touchdowns, dominating this game. And we're under 7 minutes left, and Carolina has a chance to tie this up. That's ridiculous. All right, let's watch this. First and 10 for the Panthers. Young under center. Of course, no pressure again. He scrambles. He's going to pick up 10. They literally fell for it. They thought he was going to slide, and then he walked another yard and then slid to get the first. Young's tied this game up. This is hilarious. It's hilariously ridiculous. If those are 2 words we should put together. First and 10 for the Panthers on the 25. Handoff to Brooks. Brooks picks up 4.
300 yards of offense today. They came in last in the NFL.
Teresa, this has been a thing with the team. It's been, why didn't they put Rashee Rice into the game? Why they do that with rookies? There ain't no answer for it besides it's how they run shit in their system. Unfortunately. 2nd and 6 coming from Carolina. Moore's in motion. Now he runs behind Young. Good tackle by Connor. He'll lose a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. I don't know if that means anything.
There are about 3 or 4 Kansas City Chiefs in the area. Obviously, the Chiefs want to quarterback comparison to that. Really nice numbers. We have pressure up.
Tom, I'm feeling it, man. Like, this is ridiculous. This should not be like this. Those Mahomes numbers are nice. And this feels like early Mahomes game where he's got to do everything to win a game. Under 5, 3rd and 7. Chris Jones missed him. He's directing traffic. Throws it away. It's 4th and 7. Do they trust their defense again? Or do they go for this? Because it's under 5 minutes.
Clock stops. 4:37 left. And Carolina has to punt.
And watch Chris Jones 95. He forces the
That was a block in the back, too. Like, when Jones was almost on Young, he got hit in the back and not. But they don't call that. Whatever.
Jones would have loved the sack. But his pressure was coming out of the pocket into the
It is just a second punt of the day for
Teresa, you've watched the Chiefs long enough. You know they weren't underestimating this team. This is not the Chiefs play. The Chiefs will literally go against a 1-win team and it will be close. This was not no underestimating. This is how the Chiefs play. I wish I can chalk this up for underestimating. There was nothing underestimating. This is how they play.
Yeah, because the punters were supposed to count before you ever put anything in the play. You kept the number of players.
McCole Hardman's set to return the punt.
Just like the return does.
They should definitely be embarrassed though. I would love to say it's a wake up call, but they played like shit against the Bills. They played like shit again. I don't know what a wake up call for this defense would be. All right, Hardman, just return it in game. Well, don't run backwards. Oh damn! Oh shit! Yeah, Mr. Hornsby, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Charles Omenihu coming back is huge for this defense line. Because he was a menace. He was getting sacks. He was getting pressure. I hope that. Right now, we got 4:36 left in this game. So I expect run heavy, first 2 downs, and then pass. Yeah, Tom, it's weird. I don't know how to feel come playoff time because of last year. Last year, we lost 3 out of 4 coming in, and then we went on a Super Bowl run. So it's weird. The struggles right now may mean nothing. It could mean everything. We'll definitely get one of them back next, probably Black Friday, Teresa. If anything, I would say Pacheco comes back against the Raiders. And then I would say Omenihu comes back against the Chargers. I'd love to have them both back. But I don't know. I definitely think one of them's coming back for sure. Shit, if I want anyone, DJ Humphries. Can he play in 5 days? I know he just signed last week. I doubt it though. Because that's something the Chiefs may be able to do. You put DJ Humphries in at left tackle. You put Wanye Morris in at right tackle. Because Wanye Morris is not performing Jawan Taylor. That's how I mean, at least today.
the day out of Midtown. So those who sleep can find the joy in giving.
All right, we're back from commercial break. Chiefs need to eat clock here. That's the most important thing, and they will run the ball. So hopefully Kareem Hunt can pick up yards. I would love to see them still throw, but I don't know. I just hope they don't quote unquote play with their own food. All right, here it comes. First and 10 for the Chiefs on the 25. Handoff to Hunt. Hunt bounces it back in. Maybe at most picked up 4. This will go under 4 minutes. Carolina still has all 3 timeouts. Here comes 2nd and 6. I can see another Chiefs run right here. Kelsey's in motion, lines up right, exactly where he was at. Mahomes scrambles. He takes the sack just to make sure he eats clock. That's all that was. He didn't want to throw an incomplete pass, but he wanted to get tackled inbounds. That's all that play was. And Carolina takes their first timeout. I'm glad this offensive line decided to crumble when it mattered the fucking most. I really am. Yeah, DeVell, I don't want to jump too ahead, but you're right. If this continued play happens in the playoffs, yes, you're right. It would be a hard way ahead. But as I mentioned last year, they lost 3 of 4. They lost to the Raiders on Christmas Day, and we all thought this isn't the year they win the Super Bowl, unfortunately. They found a way. So they still got a full month to go, a month and a half until playoffs. So let's hope they do what they did last year. This year they can be in prime position if they can go 10-1 here. If they can beat the Raiders again, go 11-1. If they can lock up a first round bye this year, that'd be great because that's something they didn't do last year. I wonder how aggressive Coach Reed's going to be on this 3rd and 10. He's probably going to try to force Carolina to take another one of their timeouts. I would still try to press the ball downfield. Yeah, Teresa, that's definitely the main goal for sure. They got to keep putting up W's. Right now, this isn't even in the bag. Buffalo is on their heels. Like, I don't know. And Buffalo owns that tiebreaker. I was going to say Pittsburgh was on their heels, but they lost to Cleveland. Baltimore is always an option, too. Yeah, it's been hard this 4th quarter to develop. It has been. Mahomes at halftime had 220 yards. I think he's only had 20 yards passing half. All right, here comes 3rd and 12. I wouldn't be surprised if they just run it. They might just screen to P. Ryan to eat yards or clock. I want to see aggressiveness, though. I want to see the line give Mahomes fucking time, too. Watson's in motion. No time again. What happened to this offensive line? What I was praising in the first half, Mahomes has been hit every fucking play in the fourth quarter. This is ridiculous. This line is straight ass. And that was coming from the left side this time. So Wanya Morris, get your ass on the bench. I can't wait to see DJ Humphries. We could have, Mr. Wonderby. Mahomes didn't even get time to look at it, though, unfortunately. We need Ariza to boom a 90-yard punt here. There's a flag, so hopefully it comes back a little more. Carolina's going to be starting near midfield, if not. Herping Pennsylvania depends. I could see them beating all three of the teams if they play on their A game. Tom, I agree. If there was ever a time to have a drink, it'd be now. Toronto, depends on what you want to admit to. I mean, I can admit to a few things. I'm interested to see what you're talking about.
Excellent field position. Thanksgiving Day, NFL on CBS Feast featured one of the best offenses in the game. The Lions hosting the Bears Cup against the Big East for the NFL. That's Sunday. NFL on CBS doubleheader headlined by an outstanding.
Who has a great D-line? Kansas City? I can agree with you. They do not have a great D-line. The only good piece they have is Chris Jones. So I'm on par with you there. They don't. Hopefully, Charles Omenihu gives them another spark, but right now they don't have a good D-line. I agree with that. All right, here comes Bryce Young. He wants to have the drive of his life right here. Was the flag on the damn Chiefs? I didn't even pay attention to that. They're already at midfield. All right, here we go. Hand off to Hubbard. He gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. Herping, Pennsylvania, they didn't have an A game last year either. I would like to find one of those because they definitely didn't. They didn't play their best football until playoff time, but regular season was just like this. Second and 8 for the Panthers upcoming. Going deep. Incomplete. I want to see how much Najee Johnson had involvement on that, or if Leggett just dropped it. He just dropped it. Yeah, he just dropped it. He didn't really do. Yeah, he just dropped it. Again, I know what you guys are saying, but this is the type of stuff we were preaching last year, that they don't deserve the playoffs, and somehow they end up being Super Bowl champs. And Teresa, yeah, if they could play some defense here, that'd be great. It's 3rd and 8. This is definitely 4-down territory. Oh, the flag was on Josh Williams on the. All right. Here comes 4th and 3 and potentially the game. I can agree with everything on there, Toronto, besides the Mahomes thing. We've seen Mahomes today. And we've seen the runs from Mahomes, too, to try to get the first downs as well. I think it's solely on the line. And I think that's highlighted because specifically in this fourth quarter proved that when Mahomes been hit every play, you're not going to see Mahomes stuff if he can't be Mahomes. Here's 4th and 2, potentially the game wide the fuck open. Shamari Khan. We still got a fucking game going on. 2-minute warning. But yeah, in the first half, Mahomes, when he had day, he was scanning field, he was picking apart the defense. That should not be. left out of the question. That should not go unnoticed. He played phenomenal. And then when the line started crumbling, is when he started crumbling. Now what you mentioned about Reed Cook 13, I completely agree. I agree. Noah needs to be featured more than Travis Kelce. And I believe that's been highlighted in this game as well. But yeah. Bryce Young about to tie this shit up and take it to overtime. If they lose to the fucking Panthers, after Mahomes had a great game, I don't know what to say. Do we expect anything different though? This is Kansas City Chiefs. This was gonna be close regardless. You just gotta hope somehow, somewhere they chalk up a W.
Walmart's massive Black Friday sales event is November 25th to December 1st. Small even 4 CDs on the deals you desire. Get ready to shop Walmart Black Friday deals November 25th to December 1st.
All right, here we go. Bryce Young trying to put the drive of his life. No, Teron, I hear you. I really do. But also, too, he was on pace to have 300 yards in this game. And then you've seen this fourth quarter. The line completely disappeared. That's not a sole Patrick Mahomes thing. That's offensive line. You have to agree he was playing really great football all the way until the line crumbled. All right, here comes 1st and 10 for Carolina on the 29. Young got all day throwing end zone. Fuck. They just throwing. I gotta see that again, man. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1 for Carolina. The thing is, Kansas City gonna have fucking. Yeah, he didn't look at all. This defense is just flat out fucking garbage.
Nice job with Kansas City as their nickel play. It's much more of a safety than it is a nickel corner. And when the guys long and on his biggest moments, it rears its head in Eagles' favor.
6 offensive linemen for Carolina.
All right, a minute 48. They're on the 1. They should be able to punch this in. Hubbard's in. 2-point conversion pending. This could potentially be tied up. Oh, of course they're going for 2, Teresa. That's what it takes to tie this game up.
Left to play. 2-point conversion attempt for Carolina.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I think he doesn't have 1. I think he cracked 275 against the Ravens. And that was his highest. I could be wrong, but in the Raiders game, I think he got up there too. Because I, of course, didn't live stream that one, so I forgot what that was. But I don't know if he's cracked 3. That's a pass interference on McDuffie, too. What are you doing, McDuffie? You wrapped him up. This defense is straight rumble. Just let them get the 2-point score and let this. We'll see what Mahomes is about on this drive. I mean, of course, you got to give him time.
Kansas City 27, Carolina 45. 2-point attempt for the Panthers. Over the backfield.
Here it comes. Run with Hubbard. Hubbard's in. We got a tie game, folks. Here we go. It is nuts in Carolina right now. This is ridiculous. Yeah, that probably equals out Toronto. I agree. The last offensive possessions have dropped. Honestly, yeah. I grade the offense a C+, and I give the defense an F. So the defense has played straight ass today. The offense was a lot higher up, and the O-line crumbling in the fourth quarter can't go unnoticed. Only thing is, Mahomes has 1:46 left. 3 timeouts. And it's also coaching as well. On the last 2 drives, Coach Reed had possession to where he should have been aggressive, and he didn't. He stuck with running. Get it? You want to control the time of possession? No. You need to put the pedal to the metal. Will Coach Reed learn? No, because that's how he maneuvers. But now, all that's behind us. This is a 0-0 ball game. 1:46 left. O-line better give Mahomes time. And let's see what Mahomes is about here. Kelsey comes back to the line. Mahomes under center. Quick zip to Kelsey. Kelsey picks up 8. I'm fine with it. And Quinn, that is what they need. It depends on how they maneuver. And also, too, we're going to learn a lot about Spencer Schrader if they end up getting a field goal. Mahomes under center again. Going deep. We're not going to call a PI there. You got to be joking. You got to be joking. The DB was not looking at all. Oh, I guess he was. But he disrupted the path. Okay, here's 3rd and 2. You need to pick up this 3rd and 2. There's too much time left for Carolina. Carolina wins this game if you don't pick up this 3rd down. It's that easy. Hopkins picks up the 1st, picks up 5. Okay. Good route by Hopkins, too. We're under a minute, 52 seconds to be exact. Mahomes scrambles. Mahomes. 35 yards at least. 33, my bad. When all else matters, it's Patrick Mahomes. I'm being selfish here. Get this bitch in the end zone. I don't want no field goal.
Stays on the sideline, and they are fully in the field goal range.
38 seconds remaining.
Officials may be making sure that he didn't step out of bounds. Spot.
Get an assist. People looking at it.
Because man, I don't want to set. I mean, I want to get this thing in the end zone. I don't know much about Spencer Schrader, but with 2 seconds left on the clock and trusting him to make the game-winning kick, Mahomes got to the 22.
Jordan Fuller.
Yeah. We've seen it time in and time out, Teresa. When it comes to Mahomes, those legs are his most dependable things. Shit, I would have took the 10-second runoff.
And Mahomes is still in bounds.
Still in bounds. Ball punched down.
Come on, Mahomes.
Get the advance off the play.
The timeout doesn't really affect Kansas City. It's not a timeout situation. Chiefs.
This is a hold on to the football.
All right, come on. I don't need the field. Get the fuck in the end zone. Like, to depend on a guy who hasn't been put in this position is wild to me. And that's what they're going to do. That's really what they're going to do. Schrader. We're really going to trust a guy who's never been in this position before. That's risky business.
Mahomes has 60 yards rushing, including the 33-yarder, which could turn out to be the difference in the day. Schrader, new kicker. When Kansas City reached out to him, he was on the Jets practice squad. He had a choice. The Jets offered him a spot on the 53-man roster. He elected to take the spot on Kansas City's roster.
This one more normally you take the spot 53. But he looked at where it was in Kansas City. Being part of this team and setting himself up.
I would take a shot, man. Trying to make it a chip shot. Hunt picks up like 9. Carolina still saved their last time out, too. So they're going to try to freeze this kicker. They're just playing for the points at this unfortunate moment. To hope Schrader makes this kick, which is risky. It really is. He's never been put in this position in the NFL in his life. I would have trusted 15 to get in the end zone after seeing him run 33 yards with his leg. But here's the kick. They're going to freeze him probably one more time. We'll see. We've won a game with a block kick. Hopefully that's not the case here. Underway. Snap. Kick. Good. 10-1. Good for Schrader. Shouldn't have been this close, but it's Kansas City. What did we expect? We'll take a 30-27, 10-1. We got Raiders on Black Monday. Black Friday. Mahomes came up when it counted most. That's all I got to say. Mahomes came up when it mattered most. But there's still things that the defense, I don't know what the fuck's going on with them. Hopefully a mini Hugh can help, but who knows? Offensive line is terrible. Hopefully DJ Humphrey can help.
A win is a win. Kansas City keeps finding ways. Patrick Mahomes, big numbers again.
Yeah, Herbie Finley, that is true. If they lost, it would be. Here's Mahomes right here talking.
33 are from the set of the game-winning field goal. Yeah, they did it again. They tried to get this field goal range. Next one, Frank Long on the sideline. I think we need down the field and give ourselves a chance to get the field goal. I'm not going to win. A lot of curiosity in how you guys respond. I'm not sure a lot of people saw.
Talking about his 33-yard game, he gave most of the credit to Justin Watson on a key block there, which it was actually key block, rewinding it. Yeah, Mr. 100B, 10-1. Highlight it. They need to get better on different sides of the ball, both sides for sure. But man, no better feeling than 10-1 at the moment. Keep racking the wins. Hey, Herping, Pennsylvania, you have a good holiday too. Yeah, with everyone in your family. I'll be here again for Black Friday, and we'll have another stressful game against the Raiders because that's how it goes. Teresa, I don't know what can be fixed on defense. I really don't. You got to hope a mini Hugh brings a spark for the defensive line because it's non-existent. And we mentioned things in the secondary, but it won't happen. So it'll be interesting to see how it all unveils and pans out.
All right, Tina.
But DeVell, I can't say that the better team lost because the only downside for the Chiefs was, the line and the defense. Mahomes played a really good game offensively as well. This was, going back to other games, this was the most yardage, outcome, points. They didn't turn the ball over. So I don't know if I go that far. I do understand where you're coming from. But yeah, and I understand the frustration because definitely should be there. Hey, Tom, you have a great one too. That was a beautiful hurdle by Baker. But yeah, with that, guys, I'm going to check out. Mr. 100B, you have a great holiday too. I'll see y'all after the holiday if y'all chiming in. If not, hey, enjoy the good holiday weekend with your family. And we're going to do it again. I'll check in with you Raider week. It's going to be crazy. But you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy your holiday. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy things. 10-1. It's tough, but it is what it is. All right, y'all take care. Peace.